What is going on, everybody? Monday night BlazBlue action, courtesy of Boston Blue Beat, happening right now. Lennox and Aerodot in the house. Aerodot, my man, how you doing?
Dude, I'm feeling fine. I only got 3 hours of sleep, but I just chugged down like 2 cups of tea, so we are big chilling, man.
Oh, buddy, you gotta sleep more than that. You gotta try anyway.
We'll try. But that doesn't stop my energy. It doesn't stop the passion. It doesn't stop the love I have for this game. So I'm always gonna be here every Monday night. You know how it is.
Most def. And we got some fun matches too. I believe first we're gonna have. Are we doing Dark versus Tigran? I believe is that the play? Or are we gonna?
I think so. I'm not sure. I have to check the bracket again. Hopefully everything's all squared out. Hopefully we didn't keep you guys waiting for too long. We had to do some last minute seeding things, but alas, just trying to deliver the best product we can for y'all.
Yeah, hell yeah. And we got some good players here too. Dark. So talk to me. Who is Darkasinsku? Is that
That's like unknown OD Jin player, but actually not unknown because apparently he's a vet. He made a surprise appearance during like the Burst Limit series, shook up the bracket, made a deep run, only losing to Kobe in Grands. And ever since, streets have been hyping him up as he should because we got Fenrich at home.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, we got Fenrich at home. Oh, damn, dude. I mean, I love Jin, so I'm very excited to hopefully see a little bit of that later. That should be exciting.
And hey, I say that with no jest. If anything, it's a compliment to even have something close to Fenrich.
That's true. Yeah, that dude is kind of different. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
If y'all
Speaking of Kobe, not actually in the bracket this week. I assume just on the Giga grind for CEO after the Common Record performance, which I get it. Definitely wants to take a big name down because I think Fenrich is also there too. So hopefully you get that matchup there.
Yeah.
I wish I was there, man.
Yeah, that sucks. Sorry, dude. Bad luck. Next time.
Very bad luck.
That's how it be, unfortunately. Having Fenrich at Combo Breaker was kind of like that. I couldn't believe it. It was a very, very special top 6 that we got to watch, and like high school and Play Guy both played him like very well.
Shout out to my GOAT Play. Oh my god, thank God I wasn't in like a call or like being recorded during that top 6. I was talking mad shit. I started popping off on Fenrich.
Oh no.
Yeah, I love Fenrich, but my love for Ragnar is simply stronger.
Of course. That's the you gotta go to the bat for the homies and your main, of course.
Yep.
I get it. I was living in Jin heaven, so it's I definitely get it.
I imagine like seeing like the progenitor of Jin right in front of your very eyes is like a whole different experience.
Doc, I learned how to play BlazBlue like watching old VODs of him playing Jin. Like that's how I learned to play this game.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah. Which is crazy. You'd think I'd be better at it at this point, but
I mean, you can't absorb everything from just watching, I definitely feel you sometimes. Like, hell, every now and then I'm here commentating Play Guy, and you see my Ragnar, I'm not pulling up in them top 3s.
Oh, for real. Yeah, and part of that too is like, it's always hard to watch like the best in the world that character play because like they don't always play exactly how you think, you know what I mean? Like there's definitely some choices made that work for them but not necessarily for the rest of us. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's like a good point of like conversation when it comes to a game like this that's kind of like free-form, open-ended. There's a lot of different strategies to take, and even the best ones are kind of open-ended, especially on a character like Ragnar or Jin, who are just like they got all the tools, but how you use those tools up to the master,
Yeah, exactly. And there's a whole mind game of there's a lot of footage out there of you already, so theoretically people going with the game plans, you gotta be ready for that. It's a whole there's a whole couple layers to it.
Layers is what we got. First match is confirmed. We're gonna get my own teammate Tigran, let's go, versus Dark One. So we're gonna have a Naoto versus Raj to start things off. Just kind of waiting on both players to join the room right now.
Did you say wait, hold on, did you say Naoto?
Yeah, I said Naoto.
Ooh, all right. I love me some Naoto. Very annoying character.
I wouldn't call him annoying. It's not like I have a good matchup on him or anything. But hey. Tigran's been grinding the game for a couple of months now. I'm always like glad to see new player progress, especially in the case of Tigran, who I know came from Strive. Saw a lot of interest on just from me, from our local scene. Started seeing some things online, and now you're really seeing the fruits of their efforts. Even if like the tournament results don't show it, I see it in the matches. I see it in the decision making. I see it in the combos. They're improving day by day.
That's important too, because you could definitely get better and not have that reflected in tournament progress. Like I feel like that's a hurdle that a lot of young players, and like I definitely did this too. Like you gotta kind of get over the fact, give yourself credit that even though you're not doing better in tournament, you're still getting better. And that, you know, that changes eventually if you keep going, but it's, you know.
Oh, dude, don't even dare to ask Dantis how I was like pre-pandemic when it came to this game. I had a terrible mindset.
Oh, yeah? Oh, all right. I get it. Definitely like that sometimes. You're just too hard on yourself, or like?
Yeah, mainly that. It's just, you know, people were like so impressed with like how I played, considering like CF was like my third ever fighting game and the first one I took seriously. But you know, I'm getting destroyed by like all the real players in bracket at local. So I'm like, oh god, I'm not even that good. I feel like it's that sense of imposter syndrome, you know?
Yeah, and you're at that weird in between where you're beating like a lot of players, but you are still losing to the same people every week. Like that's
exactly.
Yeah.
Like this is a common phenomenon in fighting games where I call it like too good to play with your friends, too bad to actually fight against the real ones.
Oh yeah, dude.
And I was there for a while.
That's how it goes, though. That's part of the learning process. I feel like most folks first fighting in that they try to compete with, they have a moment or a period like that. I definitely went through that with Dragon Ball. That's for sure.
Oh my god, dude, that was my wake up call. Coming off Dragon Ball Online, playing my friends at like high school. I'm like, oh yeah, I know this Dragon Ball stuff, and I pull up at BBB. I'm like, oh my goodness, I am garbaggio.
Also, a very universal experience, you know. we've all definitely been there before. That's how it be. Right. Oh my goodness, I need to stop yawning, dude. We need some we need to get these matches. I know I'm gonna wake right up once this gets started.
That's what I'm saying, man. Where's the action? Where's the Blood Edge bros?
Oh, they're coming in. They're coming in. No. You're good, Ego. We're not criticizing. We're not criticizing. It's all good. Funniest part about this match, Dad. So this is your homie, you said?
Yep.
If your homie wins, he gets to fight Fuzzama.
Oh snap! Hold on, that's kind of gas. Wait, that's kind of gas. Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, I really gotta root for him. It's one of those like you kind of know what's coming, but like you need the experience.
Oh, of course, yeah. Oh my god, I definitely when I was oh man, I still get seated super low in brackets, especially when I enter uni and stuff. But like that, you know, that I'm terrible at uni. That's a deserved low seating for the record. Yeah, if you win your round one, round two is like somebody ranked like third or fourth on the bracket. It's like, oh man, all right, well, probably know how this is gonna go, but hopefully I can get something out of this. And that's, I don't know.
Dude, many a time during you know, if we're gonna talk about personal history, during my Smash days, once again, good enough to take a round one of my Falco. Don't talk about what happened round two. Don't talk about what happened round two.
Yeah,
I know that feel. Well, last we have our players in the lobby. It seems like some things got mixed up with like how they thought the stream was running. I think they just did like a connection test game one, so I think we're all set. Yeah, we're going into it. Let's go.
Oh, all right. We're just gonna. All right, hell yeah. Well, that works. Okay, so obviously no surprises on the character select screen. We got Ragna and we have Naoto. So you actually made a comment about Ragna into Naoto a minute ago. Talk to me about that.
So this matchup on paper seems like almost in Ragna's favor, almost overwhelmingly so. Ragna can just kind of stand there, box out a smaller character like Naoto. Naoto has to use a lot of weird movement techniques and weird little approaches to try and whiff punish a character like Ragna, who's equipped to whiff punish pretty much everybody in the game. But Naoto's return is best-in-class pressure, best-in-class offense. Meanwhile, Ragna, you know, middling in a lot of aspects, but it's, once again, all about how you use those skills. And so far, it's looking like Tigran understands the assignment from fighting me so much. Hold on, this combo's gas!
Yeah, all right. And of course, Ragna health is a factor too, right? Like, you get hit, Naoto's gonna do a number on you. That's, oh no, he dropped it! Oh, that is so crushing.
You know, I that's a crazy option. I respect it though. Elite combo, maybe get back some health.
Ooh, yeah. Let's see how much that actually matters, but oh wow! All right, late RC with the DP. That that could have been so much worse.
DP anti-air. All right, once again, just kind of doing what I said, box it out with that 5B, making sure Naoto can't get too comfortable in the mid-range. Oh, okay. Another DP. He's on top of these. Jump over the super? Hold on, that was kind of gas. Force a burst out of Tigran.
Oh. No way.
All right. Spacing on the NK. That is hella punishable right there by any jam in the game. But I do like what Tigran is representing right here. A lot of JDs. And the best part is he's not charging them. So, and that JD, hella destroying. Hella destroying. That's one way to kind of fight against blockers and race neutral.
Nato's like D-buttons in general seem pretty. It seemed like they got some jank disjoint. Oh goodness, no! That's the second time he's got like a big counter like that. Just hasn't been able to do anything.
Yeah. So far, so good. Though. Keeping it simple with the BBs. Oh my God, he just did Nightmare Edge 2. And he just did 6A in his face. No anti-air required.
Nope, none required. Yeah, check the stutter step right there. I really like the fact that Tigran started to approach a little bit more on the ground, but oh, good block! Oh,
low profile! My man's been labbing, yo. Hold on.
That was sick. Oh, he dropped the combo, stole the corner though. Yeah, that was a good tackle. That was a good tackle. Yeah, I would burst there too, bro.
Little moments that matter. You really just gotta clean up the play a bit to take a round. But Dark One, winning it out in the scramble, gonna take game 1.
All right, tell your boy to take a deep breath. It's gonna be okay.
Tigran, breathe, goddamn! I told you this.
Like, I don't know. And this is like they're both kind of doing this. Like they're playing like the lunging game in neutral, and then it feels like the fastest one to rip a reversal to like try to get the knockdown and get some pressure going. It feels like whoever could win like that scramble has a really good chance as long as they don't drop in weird spots. Yeah, see, now the offense is coming out.
Oh! Yeah, both players got their offense primed, but when it comes to the neutral, it's just all scrambles, which kind of to be expected in this matchup.
Yeah, like you said, you got to play some games with your opponent, especially if you're playing Naoto. Oh, here we go. All right. Oh, good block.
Adapting to the tricks, finally blocked across a JD, but still getting a little bit owned by the Whip TC right now. Ooh, dash DP to backdash. Hold on.
Enhanced DP too. Yeah. Oh, all right. Here we go. Extension. Little knockdown. Little baby combo. That's okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Both players have the offense prime. Counter hit 60. But no enhanced Rekka.
Yeah. Oh, well, there's the reversal. All right. So, yeah, just if you had thrown out a quicker button, might have been able to catch with some blocks done, catch that reversal. But, oh, that was just a good read by Dark One.
So far, every time we go back to the neutral, just back to Scramble City, where Ragnar can, once again, bully with these normals, bully with these specials. Tigran's gotta learn how to slow it down a bit. And not just run, no! You waste your burst!
Yeah, that's what happens sometimes. It's all good. I don't think this is gonna kill, but next hit is going to be a big deal. Oh, and there's the throw. Yeah, first one we've seen so far from Dark. That should be enough. Yeah, we got it. All right. Sealing it off with the perfect.
Well played to Dark One, kind of just taking advantage of the, the character you have in a neutral. Once again, those scramble situations really came down to the wire, but whenever Tigran got flashes of offense, flashes of control, you could see it. You could see it.
For sure. Yeah. Had a couple of those, what am I trying to say? Like, enhanced dash cancel, so with some of the extensions mid-screen. It's pretty nice, pretty good stuff. Yeah, it boiled down to like it's just a chaotic neutral, honestly. And like you said, that's part of the matchup. You gotta play some games with your opponent. But that doesn't make it any easier in the moment, of course. And then like on defense, definitely would have liked to see a little more blocking on both sides, but that's okay. That happens. Tigran definitely got caught a couple times in like just a couple of your regular like pressure reset spots. I don't know. There's some really good defensive options in this game. It's easy to forget about like barrier and counter assault sometimes, but sometimes it's worth it,
For sure. And once again, we saw that little flash of brilliance. Blocking the Gauntlet Hades RC, low profiling the incoming air dash mix up, and finding a punish.
That was so sick. Yeah. That was clean.
Already clipping the night for me.
Hell yeah. All right. Yeah, I don't know. That's one of those things, like, it's really easy, and I catch myself doing this all the time. It's really easy to, like, get really antsy in defense because there's all of these options to, like, throw in gaps in your pressure and stuff like that and take your turn back. Like every character has one of those, and it's really easy to forget. Maybe I should just block for a couple seconds, see what they're doing first.
Assess the situation, then choose your defensive options. Reminder, you don't have to immediately, slam something like a DP or a mash. There's always IB, there's always overdrive, there's always counter assault.
So good though.
It does feel really good.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right though. It's good to think about the defensive options. I don't know. That's one of the hard parts about this game. That's why there's a big difference between the good and the great players. Is the really great players like understand how to cycle through their defensive options like they're running offense too almost. It's crazy.
Sure. Up next on stream though, another Naoto back to back. All right, Akin coming out of the Florida scene. You're gonna see him as CEO. I hope they go crazy as CEO, man. Oh my god.
All right, I know we were getting some Florida representation. Makes sense. Whoa, zoning pranks. I don't like zoning pranks. What are we doing here?
The new 13 incident gone wrong?
Oh, man, strong possibility here. It looks like it's going to be another matchup where Naoto needs to get it.
Oh yeah. Right, now we can put these two back to back. Maybe Tigran's watch the stream can learn a little something from Akin. I have recommended Akin to him, as a team.
Oh, okay, hell yeah, dude. All right. That looked like it could have been punishable, but we're just gonna move past it. It's all right. Soliloquy, no stranger to Monday nights here across the blue. Oh, the reset too. Oh no.
Unfortunate reset, just tacking on extra damage, very unscaled damage, I should mention. As Naoto is forced to take it slow, has to deal with the gravity seed. Oh my god, the maneuverment? The negative warning? How do you move so well? You give your opponent negative warning. That's crazy.
Right? Yo, and the carry on that too. Dropped it at the end, but gonna get the crouch confirm here? Okay.
Sick little crouch confirm. Not gonna be the biggest of dash cancels, but get you right through. Oh my god!
Woo! There's no way. Just ripping through all the defensive options. Soliloquy. Akin was able to turn that around on its head in seconds.
That's reward for playing someone like Naoto. The moment you're in, you have such a threatening presence damage-wise.
Oh no, there it is again. All right. Oh, missing the reset, or maybe that was just a clean drop. Who's to say?
To the corner we go. There's something to be said about News corner pressure, especially setting up Luminous Slave, TK Crescent Edge, which is always an option. Setting up plus frames, and setting up a little space trap right there. Hold on, we're seeing new stuff we haven't seen before.
Yeah, Soliloquy's offense has always been really good. This doesn't surprise me a whole lot what we're seeing. Can you block the off-screen overhead? We saw that fuzzy guard a little bit. Oh my god, he's so good at just moving out though. Yeah, this dude's movement's really good.
Nice use of the shifts wave, but it doesn't find your target, closes in the distance. And an amazing Divine Smasher goes right to the projectiles. Woo! Just send it again.
Yeah, you got a burst there. That's that's in the rules, unfortunately. Oh, that had to have been a mistake, right?
Yeah, I see what they were cooking there. OD midair, maybe find an option on the way down, but Soliloquy just gonna pop the anti-air again and doesn't kill? What?
Beautiful. All right, able to bait the super. Yeah, that was a little scary at the end. I was holding my breath, but there it is. Soliloquy able to hold on, take the round, just jump in too. All right.
One more time, dash DP from Akin now. Stagger pressure in there. Nice instant block barrier from Soliloquy. That made all the difference in making sure they could able to escape. But alas, it means nothing as they're sent further into the corner, eating this combo almost 3K.
Oh, there it is. All right. Overhead. Oh my goodness. They say Jin's overhead is fast, but do you see that thing? That was pretty fast, huh?
Just like this goddamn round. Oh my lord. Akin taking it with a little bit of hood perfect.
Yeah, I'll give them credit for that. We'll take that. Yeah, movement really good. Really good at just like going half screen to get out of trouble. Definitely respect that. And once Akin's in, it's kind of over. I'm not gonna lie. This offense looks very threatening, very oppressive.
Options for mode. All they have is OD and counter assault to their names, and a pretty good jab, I gotta say.
You see this Naoto skin, bro? This is pretty sick. Yeah, I'm into that. Oh my god! All right, so Soliloquy is starting to navigate the ground game a little better. Right as I say that, I have to spend a burst. Oh no, unfortunate, but it'd be like that. I suppose that's just playing against Naoto.
Oh my god,
another reset, dude.
At this point, at first I thought it was a combo job, but no, that has to be a reset. You know what? Drop opportunity.
We'll take we'll take a drop opportunity. Oh my goodness. Oh yo,
throwing the TRM.
Yeah.
One more time using the counter assault. Meter does not matter to Murakumo as long as they keep you on the other side of the screen.
Oh, okay. Nice work using a slow recovery button there. Tank that OD involved.
Fell right into the guard crush, allowing for NK combo. You know Akin has these. Swagger, back to back, into the corner you go.
Into the throw reset too. Oh, that's gonna be it. All right, cash out with the super just for fun. Akin is on it. Is this it? Yeah, this is set point now. Holy cow.
Things move fast when you're playing Naoto.
Yeah, one way or another, right? Oh, good spacing. All right. Soliloquy able to get the... was that 2C or 2B? I always mix those two up.
I believe that was 3C.
Oh, it's 3C. All right. Well, I guess I just don't know what I'm talking about. That's crazy.
A little bit of act parser, closing the distance, get some pressure started. That is one thing New has in comparison to the other Murakumos. You can actually get some pretty good mid-screen pressure in there. But talk about mid-screen pressure. Oh my god! How did that combo jump?
I don't know. Yeah, I missed the timing there by a hair. Oh, and Soliloquy's going to punish you for that one. Here we go. Yeah, it just gambling on the DP again.
Oh no, punish on a counter assault. Use Soliloquy all the time they need to find a punish. Can this kill? Resources, active flow. Doesn't matter. We drop one more. What did it drop? You know, it's intentional. You know what? Soliloquy, you got that. You're just a go. You're just a go.
all right. We're giving Soliloquy credit for the for the not drops there.
It killed, so that means it couldn't have been a drop, right, guys?
Yeah, that's crazy. All right. You know what? I'm gonna sign off on that one.
Really good adjustment from Soliloquy right there. Noticing that Akin was taking more grounded movement options like a shift sway and NK. So just popping the Sacred Edge, clipping Naoto in the toes, making sure they can get things started. And now look at how much health Naoto has lost just trying to get in. And now look at how much health he has taking this combo.
Yeah, still, it really only takes one hit right here. You just have to block this out. Oh, okay, that could have been worse. You're good with that? Little air hit. OD. Navigation Soliloquy still hanging on here. And there's the OD time. Great crossover. That was clean.
That was amazing. Amazing adjustments from Soliloquy right there. I can see it now. They're adapting to Akin's neutral game plan. Whether it be just trying to maneuver their way in with IEDs, high jumps, or just slamming on buttons like Rekka and NK. They're slowly but surely getting used to it.
Caught Akin charging that 5D there too. That maybe we'll see Akin start to think twice about try to catch the landing recovery like that first round.
Mm-hmm. Dude, one of my favorite changes to BB is like getting the improvement mod on stream. These colors you guys have are so gas,
right?
The Miles Naoto. I'm gonna see that one.
Yeah, the improvement mod is definitely pretty dope. Big fan. Oh. All right, blocking the whole thing. Ooh, you're in. Okay, playing it a little safer there. Yeah, you kind of got to, and that's gonna cost you, my friend.
Also, something to be noticed. Look at how much barrier Akin has left after blocking out New in neutral.
Yeah, I have a funny feeling that's the highest we're gonna see it for a minute. Unless, no, never mind. We're out, dude. DP.
Ooh. This super recovers too quick. You gotta come down with an arrow. You can't be going for a grounded punish.
Oh, yeah, that's the counter hit you're looking for right there. All right. Might be able to spend super right here. I wonder if you want to. All right, yeah, counter assault. Good patience.
Get burst.
No
Luffy wants this round at all costs.
This is a must win. You spent the burst now. Like, this is now a must win round. Oh, and that might be it. No!
One more interaction. Cross up with the low. Soliloquy takes the round and secures. Oh my god.
Okay, deep breath. That was a little scary there for a second. Hell of a cross up there.
Clutch back to Soliloquy. Jumping to grab? Oh my god, are we playing Street Fighter?
Here we are. Look at the carry on that. Oh my goodness. You gotta hold this. Oh no. Going
into the loops. Ooh. Look how much damage you took for a crouch confirm, by the way.
Right? Oh, this character dumps damage, bro. I mean, you know that better than me, but...
Ooh, that reset for like 900 damage. Wow, oh my god, you play kind of rough, man. You got reset for 900 damage?
We gotta delete that off the VOD. Don't give new players anything.
That was crazy.
Still pretty... Oh, no, not after that hit. Oh, yeah.
Oh no, and this combo's looking unburstable. I think Soliloquy can pop OD. Get the active flow going. No, they actually already had active flow. Doesn't matter though. We're gonna go straight into the Astral to end off the set.
Oh yeah, that's why Soliloquy is the king right there. Good stuff. All right, first Astral of the night.
Definitely not in my card feed. And that was a crazy ending. Soliloquy, after adapting to the Naruto shenanigans in neutral, just kept things in control, kept things at their pace, and found the hits they need.
Woo! All right, especially after that first round. I don't know. I really thought Akin was was gonna be able to make some magic happen, but I don't know. Soliloquy's adjustment game was too strong. Really good at controlling the pace too. Akin definitely had some trouble getting in game 2 there.
Mm-hmm. Very well played. I love to see Murakumo's like kind of like find their way against like all the hardships, especially one like New who, you know, not at the bottom of the tier list. You're not going to see yo Akin? Bro, it's right there in the backyard. Maybe I'm just projecting because I can't go.
Yeah, this is definitely cope.
Sorry, bro. Cope, man.
R.I.P. Wait, hold on. Everybody shut up. You can put a bow on the Arakune model, a little bow on the head.
Oh my god, that's a cool.
Oh, I'm doing that. I have the Arakune model, but I have not wasted any of my life messing around with the little characters. I didn't know you can customize them. I'm gonna customize my little blob, man. I also totally forgot that Tsubasa played Arakune. Oh, and it looks like we are gonna get the Falconheim we were looking for. This is great news. This is great news,
Amazing. I'm not gonna say Arakune is an uncommon character. He definitely has more rep than honestly I would like, but hey.
True.
It is what it is. Falconheim, though, not a character you see every day. WCM, WarioCuckedMe, still an insane tag. Never gonna get over it.
One of the best ones I've seen, for sure.
You know the story behind that tag is like apparently he was in a Mario Party session with his friends, and like
it happened to all of us. I'm sorry, keep going.
He was just in a Mario Party session with his friends, and like Wario, like screwed him over. So Wario hugs me, and it just stuck.
Well, Mario Party does ruin all things, I suppose. Almost. Oh my God. Speaking of ruining all things, Falconheim pressure is not going to ruin your health bar too fast, but it's going to ruin your mental game, and that is exactly what we're seeing right here. Yeah, Falconheim only has access to damage off like the really big hits. Most confirms are going to be like 2,500 like we just saw, but don't worry, they're still very hard to do. These are the basic things.
These are two very feast or famine characters in their own special way. Arakune, almost unfunctional, non-functional until they get cursed, and Falconheim once again has access to some of the best mixes of the game, just such good damage on him.
Oh God, yeah, I would have got hit by that corner steal too, and now it is curse time.
Wait, he just run away! That didn't even occur to me. Of course, you know, curse comes for us all. But hey, you tried your best.
Oh, that super does so much damage too. Again, yeah, just do it again. Just do it again.
I've been hit by that by Spooky one too many times.
Speaking of Spooky, were you around for the days that Barlow would play Falconheim against?
Yes, I was.
This was actually a matchup we got to see once in a blue moon at Boston, which was pretty silly. It's two very good players. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Ooh, I really like that JC ender for Loki. But now you're low on Wolf meter, gotta go back to human form, subpar pressure. The little snipe with the JB? Oh my god, he just went for the arrow! trying to grab the blob right there.
Yeah, that was a little scary. Yo, this movement is crazy though, bro. He's just navigating the curse stuff, and of course it's so big, it does so much damage, and he gets a little extension off of it. It's cool, it's fine.
That's one thing we said about the matchup, though. Depending on the Valkyrie, they're gonna waste a lot of the Wolf resource just trying to move around, catch Arcune during this like weird little flight patterns they have. But that doesn't leave you much Wolf to actually do the mix-ups you need.
Yeah, that is the hard part. This is definitely a resource management character in its own right. Oh my goodness! And right now the resource you're trying to manage is your health bar, and you have failed, my friend. I'm very sorry. One more hit from Arcune. Tubazo taking the first game.
Look how close WCM was, though. Oh man.
Oh yeah, no, that was like a relatively competent like Arcune counterplay attempt. You know what I mean? Like that's that navigation of curse in the round before that, like just flying around through the air. I was like, all right, we got a little game plan going here.
It's just all about making sure shit can connect, making sure we can find our mark, making sure we can at least hit Arcune. But it's looking like Tubazo has other plans right now. Never mind, WCM shutting them up.
Get some Wolf meter back at the end there. Oh no! Tried to be too fancy and ran straight into the 2C. Tubazo did with that anti-air, and now you are stuck in the corner again. 2C coming in clutch, spends the burst.
Yeah, that anti-air put in a lot of work for Arcune. Gives him a lot of free range to kind of counter this aerial approach from Darkasinsku because of how much head info that thing has. Big whiff recovery too, though. And no more Wolf meter. Gotta wait for it to fully recharge. Uh-oh. Not a position you want to be in against Arcune. No burst, no Wolf meter. Barely meter to your name. Not a good sight. So...
Oh my god.
Baby!
Yeah, some of these like fadeaway JP hits, they're like kind of getting to me.
Oh my god, you're just watching WCM do everything in their power to just trap down Arcune. It's just not working. Tubazo's just finding the correct spots to kind of stay right there. Don't challenge too much. Set up a cloud when you need to. Force up that approach. Make him waste the Wolf meter.
Yeah, I mean, kind of been doing a good job of that so far, right? Curse is curse. I got nothing else to say, brother. This is not something we can block for forever. Oh, no! Gets hit right in the old deactivation too. All right, able to get out for at least a little bit of it. It runs into the 5C again, dude. Oh my goodness.
So much head on that. It's gonna be the thing that makes the deal. Tubazo's gonna move on in our bracket.
So all right, so we get some more Arcune. Hell yeah, Tubazo usually does like okay in these brackets. Never like I shouldn't say never. Doesn't usually like crack that top 3 threshold, but usually is good for a top 8 run at least. I'm definitely excited to see what they can try to pull off against Adroth. But
I believe in their run, but Adroth is a monster.
Yes, definitely one of the better players that enters these brackets, or just generally, honestly. In larger BlazBlue right now, like Adroth is very good.
Yep.
Speaking of very good, we have another couple very good players right here. JustATomato and WarioCuckedMe. Shout out to JustATomato for beating Extreme Sonic 2-1. That's not a Kagura mirror, is it?
No, Extreme Sonic plays 9.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, okay. The meme is JustATomato always has to play the Kagura mirror. Every time I commentate, there's always like 3 Kaguras.
That's really funny.
JustATomato has to play both. So we're gonna get something different here. I'm assuming WarioCuckedMe going to be on the big sword man himself, but we might see Tao.
Yeah. It's always funny how WarioCuckedMe like is dedicated to Tao, but you watch their gameplay, it's like, are you sure this isn't a meme?
Yeah, Tao. I have some PTSD against Tao. So yeah, again, that's one of the ways I learned to play BlazBlue was playing my homie who's been playing this game since like the first iteration of BlazBlue.
Wow, we got an OG here.
Yeah. Well, yeah, for sure. Love telling me, what was it? Yeah, Tao used to be broken. I'm like, what? You mean she's not broken now? No. She's pretty just okay now. Okay. All right. I'll take your word for it. Sick character though. Like, interesting pressure. Neutral is pretty silly. I always love when the bowling ball comes out.
I love the wall cling. Something about the wall cling cracks me up every time. Because if you're the other character and you're looking at that, you're like, what do I do?
Yeah. What do you do? No one ever knows. I couldn't tell you. Don't know.
All right, moving on though. Next match. Yeah, it will be the Hawkman for now. We are locking it in. Oh my god, both these guys are AK matches. Hashtag real grinders over here.
Yeah. All right. So hit me with this matchup a little bit. They both have really big swords, but I feel like Hawkman has a unique advantage here.
Yeah.
Just on offense. In this situation, Kagura's gonna run over you. I hate to say, well, no, you got D, you got drive.
If our last match was, you know, the battle of feast versus famine, this is the battle of feast versus feast. Both of these characters, once they get going, it's very hard to stop them. Kagura, you know, average conversion is like almost 4K every time. Hawkman, whenever, you know, on a resource dump or RPS on a parry, almost always 4K every time. Both characters have some pretty messed up setups, you know. Jin taking over the Hawkman armor that did not lose his speed on his overhead. Both Jin and Hawkman have an 18 framer.
Love to see it. Love to see it. Oh, okay. Good on Ryuksen to bury right there. Not gonna bury or not gonna call it the air unblockable, but it is not going to matter. JustATomato is gonna slide right back in and get the hit.
Yep. It seems like JustATomato had more control than neutral in that round. That is one advantage Kagura had. The bigger sword, big swords, but mine is bigger.
And the projectile too. Like if you have the opportunity to set that up, you can follow it in. But yeah, like this is right here. That's what you want to do. Like just make Ryuksen come to you, especially if you got a life lead. Ah, yeah, there it is. Finally wasted the double jump a little too early. Great anti-air. Oh my god.
On Setsu one more time, forcing the burst out of JustATomato. Good counter play right there on the stance follow-up. And an even better confirm. Okay, hold on. Couldn't quite find the answer, but still a really nice pickup.
Ryuksen pretty sick with it. Oh, okay. Jumps over the big button and just not able to get the punish in time. A little too far away. Yeah, look at this. JustATomato's doing a really good job of just like walking out and taking space, but Ryukasim's defense kind of was the deciding factor there. A lot of good poke outs.
Yeah, choosing all the right spots to kind of disengage, knowing like, hey, in the scramble, you probably got it. But if I can just, you know, space you out, I can play my game. You're gonna have to come to me. You are the heavier character.
That's true. And JustATomato getting out of the mid-screen pressure with a pretty brave 2A right there. Respect. Now, once again, back to the corner. Oh, no, but Ryukase able to get the turnaround here. Still has to do a little bit of blocking. That was missing, and that is unfortunate.
Ooh, swaggy little side swap from mid-screen. And this is what I'm talking about. Every confirm, the average confirm on Kagura is just so much damage.
Yeah. If you're playing this character option, you can touch fools.
One of the corner presence. Oh my god, the EA whipping actually helped out Ryuksen there. That's really funny.
Yeah, honestly, like, what a run right into the otherwise. That's crazy. Alright, one more hit. Gonna spend the overdrive of their own. JustATomato trying to find a way out here.
And one more time, applauding Ryuksen for being able to disengage. But on the re-engagement, got clipped. Tomato drops a combo though, bursts on Ryuksen's side.
Has active flow and has the life lead here. Oh, there's no way, bro. Did you see that? You see that jump cancel on hit? That was so crisp. JustATomato knew that burst was coming. That felt that in his bones.
Good Lord Almighty. What a way to grip back the match from the jaws of death. JustATomato going up in game one.
Yeah, I'm locked back in, bro. That was nice. All right. This feels like our little boy is all grown up, taking games off for Ryukasim and bracket. Oh my god, my boy.
Right.
Love to see it.
Poking the projectile. We playing a little guile out here.
I guess I can't even say that. JustATomato's actually seated higher. Oof, all right. Don't mind that, homie. Let's try to fill that shit.
I mean, they've come a long way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Reminder, JustATomato was one of the OG TMN kids.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. That could have been worse on both sides, to be perfectly honest.
This little trade. Oh, my God. What?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Ryukasim is a drive enthusiast.
Just knows where to put him.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. When the drives start coming out, that's how you know it's over.
Woo! Though, active flow is churning. Got the meter, got the OD. You want to dump? Can it kill from here? No way, right?
No. Yeah, I was gonna say that would have though. Ryuka's gonna spend the burst here. Still anybody's game, but there. No. Okay, you're sick. Never mind. JustATomato. I'm not even gonna make fun of you for dropping that combo because the read of the drive there. That was nice. That was nice.
Now Ryuka's getting tossed up in the scramble right now like a salad. Oh no!
Another big counter hit here. JustATomato working on a perfect. Goes, punishes the 2D. And you're not quite dead, bro, but this is one more hit.
Yeah, you get sense of desperation on that last counter. Look for anything to gain back control of the match. 2DA. Yeah, no, we're closing now before the burst can even have a chance to come back. JustATomato with a perfect.
That was so smart at the end there. JustATomato already like baited 2 drives in a row. Basically, was able to punish them cleanly, and then just said, "All right, easy pressure. I'm just gonna go for the instant overhead because I'm pretty confident you're gonna be trying to block this." That was smart. That was a quick 2-0, dude. That was convincing.
Yeah, well played to both players. Ryuka for sure is gonna come back. I can feel it.
Oh yeah, Ryuka losers bracket runs are some of the most evil things I've ever seen. Evil, complimentary, you know. Good stuff. We're gonna get. Ooh, okay. So help me pronounce this Gen player's name. How do you say that?
I say it as Darkasinsku. No one has yet to correct me.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna run with that. Unless they want to come in and say otherwise, it is Darkasinsku to me.
Darkasinsku. Okay. Perfect. That will be good enough for our purposes. Facing off against NoelsPup. Are we going to see some Noel action? Is it Noel for the millionth time? Okay, interesting.
Noel's strongest soldier, and they will let you know. Because oh my god, once again another wild tag, but also their play just as wild, very creative and imaginative with the Noel.
All right, we got Fuzz coming in chat. Darkasinsku. Okay. Yep, that. All right, hell yeah. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that.
Darkasinsku. Okay, I see. A little weird, but I can get used to it.
I'm just gonna keep saying this name again and again all night. I'm really bad at remembering how to say people's names, so apologies in advance. Yeah, it's you again. You'd think I would have learned how to get better at that at this point, but no. Let's get the fucking go, dude. Hell yeah. I mean, Jin's always my goat, so.
But yeah, Noel versus Jin. Actually, like an OG matchup. Two characters from the base roster. Both of them evolved many, many times over the course of BlazBlue. Now coming to their final forms, going into CF. And I think we're going to see some high-level play coming out from both of these characters.
I hope so. I need Darkasinsku to show me how to beat this character because I have played against the character 2 or 3 times in my life, and I have lost every time. And I don't know what I'm doing. I can figure that out.
Oh my god! Speaking of #RealGrinders, 17K matches on Noel, dude. How do you guys do it?
That is a lot.
How do you guys do it?
Oh my goodness! All right, looks like we got right into NoelsPup versus Darkasinsku.
Ooh, I forgot these two had an intro. See, this is like what happens when you play a character like Ragna. So everyone has an intro for you, but you never see anyone else have their own intro.
Yeah. Oh, that's mad funny. As much as I love the Jin Ragna intro, I'm so glad we got to see the Ragna Naoto intro today. That's my favorite one.
That's always gonna be one. Speaking of gas, the movement on display so far from both players really nice.
Yeah, this is that kind of like optimal Jin, keep your arm's length and press 5C as soon as you're close. Like, oh yeah, I love setting up the icicle right there too. Just anything they do to get hit by that. First for positioning right here. Little stagger pressure. Yo, good tech. Oh, yo.
Nice side swap. Got the active flow stirring. This should be a kill for Darkasinsku. Yup.
Yo, all right. That's a veteran Jin move right there. Jumped back so that only the I think it's only the first hit of 214D hit. Gives you so much better Oki.
Potentially the chance to combo with the freeze. Real nice routing right there.
Yeah, I really like how reactive Darkasinsku is being right up until it's time for offense. And also the ice effect on this color, dog. I'm tripping out over here. This is nice.
It's really good. So far, NoelsPup hasn't been able to start much of anything thus far. He's kind of been under the duress of pressure.
Yeah, it's a hard spot to be in, especially with the way like Darkasinsku is going for some of these resets. Dude. Oh, yo, I'm back. You can't run away from me. All right, you got a better stop.
Whoa! What a place to burst bait! Wow.
I know you said you already got your clip of the night, dude, but might be mine right there. Shout out to whoever. Oh, you pinned it. Shout out to Aerodaf for pinning the copy pasta in chat.
It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites. This community has some good pastas. This community has some good pastas. I think about the Chinese Hawkman one all the time.
Oh my god, I haven't seen that one. Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, back to the match though. NoelsPup once again just kind of backing off. We're gonna start any type of pressure. We're getting a counter poke with the JC. Very nice, very well placed.
How we get to see some pressure? This is where I start to get lost. Never mind. Darkasinsku is pressing so hard. You got to start throwing some frame traps in, homie. Just run the normal offense. Don't try to go for the throw.
Woo. 18 framers inbound.
Oh yeah. That's on that 6A. That's the good stuff right there.
Oh. Clipping the low. Notice that NoelsPup was using a lot of dash blocking. So, you know, had to shut that shit down.
Absolutely, yeah. Gonna get the extension off DDP right here. And this might be enough to kill. Not gonna build a meter. No, that's not gonna kill. Just shy.
Soliloquy just going for simple jabs. Spacing yourself out, leaving to start at 5C range. TK fireball. Oh my god, we're seeing a masterclass in Jin pressure. Jin, oh my, he's playing the Grand Blue zone. He's sitting on the flamer. That
was so sick. All right, once again, just another really good air throw from Darkasinsku. This is a set point. Yeah, low key. I'm convinced that's one of the reasons I like Jin so much is because I can just play the Grand Blue zone. Dude, it's so good. Makes spacing so much easier for them. Like, all right, I've done this before. Great neutral jump. All right, here we go. Oh, anti-air 2A, classic Jin moment. Able to get the full conformal 5A there too.
I'm never letting you guys tell me this character has bad anti-air again. Anti-air jab is ridiculous. I can't stress that enough. I mean,
technically everybody has that. Yo, 2D has entered the chat. Oh my god, my favorite Jin move. The one if you whiff, the round actually just ends. You don't. The game doesn't actually give your opponent a chance to punish. It just ends the round in not your favor if you whiff 2D in neutral. But yeah, that was sick.
Very well played. Very well
played. That whole match. Good news is Darkasinsku is now officially qualified for top 8, where they will be facing off against JustATomato.
Banger incoming.
Yeah, Jin versus Kagura is another kind of funny matchup. And Soliloquy. Oh, Soliloquy beat Fuzz, dude.
Wait. Oh snap! 2-0.
Yo. Oh man.
Big bracket shakeup right here. I was wondering what Fuzzama was doing to lose.
Yeah. And oh yo. So Tubazo lost to Adroth, instantly beat DogZNY, also in losers top 8. Or excuse me, I'm sorry, Valkyrie Koji. Fuzz is playing. Sorry, totally confused that. If Fuzz wins, Fuzz Tubazo round 1 of losers top 8 was not on my bingo card.
Speaking of not being on the bingo card, Dark with another upset. Dark taking a 2-1 over Akin.
Let's go. All right.
Blood Edge Bros and Ragnar comes out on top. We'll have to fight a loser of L. So, we're gonna have to fight NoelsPup. All right.
And also in losers top 8 qualifier, Yukasin versus WarioCuckedMe in losers. That's again, I'm not used to seeing that as a losers qualifier. That's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Crazy bracket we got here tonight.
So since we are about to set up some top 8 and losers a little behind, we also JustATomato's correcting you, by the way. Jin's 6A is 19 frames, not 18. And that's why he's fair and balanced. He doesn't have an 18.
Oh, brother.
Anyway, we have some really fun events coming up. Boston Blue Beach episode is coming up very, very quickly, July 19th and 20th. And friendly reminder, last day to register is coming up July 6th. And you do not want to miss this because this is an Arc World Tour qualifier for both Grand Blue and Gear. So you're not going to want to miss this. And the BlazBlue bracket is like actually going to be dope. Like I don't have to tell that to y'all in chat because y'all already know that. Y'all already pull it up for that. I already know. But While you're there, you might, you can play some other games like Tekken, Street Fighter, Fatal Fury, Sailor Moon, Guilty Gear, Rival, Match Ultimate, Under Night, Melty Blood, Actions Again, or Grand Blue Rising. 13 plus games going on. A ton of side tournaments. Which, speaking of which, if you want to run a side tournament, you have to have your submission in by June 14th. That is next week. So get on. Is that Saturday? That's Saturday, right? That's Saturday. All right. Yeah. You have until the end of this week to get that going. So hit that ASAP. Very, very, very important. Side tournaments that have already been approved and are running: KOF 15, Wonderful World, Virtua Fighter 5, Idol Showdown, Vampire Savior. We already talked about that. We have more events tomorrow too. Plus R also runs every week on Tuesdays, and Uni is on Wednesdays, and of course, you already know Blazblue is 8 p.m. every Monday. Aerodad will tell you that every time. I think we got what are we forgetting? Oh my God, it's Pride Month too. Pride FGC things are happening. Boston Blue Beat is doing Plus R. Is that what?
Yeah, we are running Plus R. But it's even funnier because you and I, we're running the Type Lumina bracket. You get to give me the Type Lumina breakdown.
Yeah.
I can tell you're hyped about that. Hey, I played that game like for about a year or so after it launched. Vlad was broken, so I had the time of my life.
That's right. I forgot you're a Vlad player.
I can hear the disgust in that.
Oh man, it's. I don't know. I can only joke about it now. June 21st, 7 p.m. Eastern, I believe, is when Plus R is going to start. $5 entry fee goes to the Trevor Project. If you're not familiar with the Trevor Project, it is a very good organization that's been around for a while, helping at-risk LGBT youths. Definitely. As a man who is very critical of charitable organizations, that is one of the better ones, in my humble opinion.
Hell yeah! I said it before on Twitter, but hey, happy birthday to all the gay homies!
Okay, absolutely.
Happy Pride Month. We are running Plus R there. Actually, I think TMN will be running the CF bracket, which I'm going to be commentating as well. I don't know who I'm co-commentating yet. But working a double. Putting in work for all the games I love and for the people I love. I don't care if you gay, black, straight, white, it don't matter. If you want to run some sets, I will always be there for you, and I'm always trying to support the homies. So shout out to Pride FGC. Please, if you guys can support them, please do. Really, especially in our current times.
Yeah, especially right now. There's I don't want to say anything legally actionable, but I don't know. Look at what's going on in LA right now.
Yeah. Hey, happy birthday to the gay homies, though.
Yeah, that is yes. Absolutely. I don't want to detract from that. Now's a good time to touch base with some of the LGBT folks in your life. Just
for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Our little ad read right there. By the way, I forgot. We should also mention, go sub to the BB YouTube channel. We're actually getting pretty close to 1,000 subscribers.
True. Yeah.
Getting pretty damn close. It's actually crazy the amount of growth we have. I'd really like for that to hit 1K before we have each episode.
That would be hype. That would be really hype. All right. So this matchup's kind of funny, dog. You're going to see a lot less TK Fireball in neutral because Kagura's got that big-ass stab that just goes right through projectiles. And yes, that will anti-air chin at that range. Trust me, I've been on the receiving end.
Many a wyvern to the face, I see.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah, one of my homies was playing Kagura for a while and would just annihilate me if I tried to get away with that. It was very silly. Yo, Tomato with the anti-air? Did you see that 5A, dog? Somebody's got to check that 5A for some disjoint, bro. That was crazy.
From the tippity top rope straight into 3.8K?
Off an A starter? I'm playing the wrong character. Yo, that's
you're playing the right character. Look what's about to happen right now. Look what's about to happen.
You got the swag route? No, just barely missed it too. Yeah, 3C, I think.
Ooh, good IBs on Darkasinsku's part, but an even better air.
Way. Got it. Oh my God, I was holding my breath. I wasn't sure if that would kill, but just the tomato. Found the air grab on the way back down. That looked like he whiffed it normal too and still got it. I don't know, maybe I saw that wrong.
What a pickup. Couldn't quite get the finish, though.
Yeah, you get a good counter hit TK fireball there. Oh, that's a good feeling for pickup. Oh, see, and that's the flip side. If, like, Kagura gets his fireball out, like, Jin kind of has to hold that or ripple reversal.
Yep. And something else about Kagura's fireball is the way he's able to run behind it or do a wyvern into stance cancel really gets his turn going for such an easy price.
Yeah, it feels like winning neutral for free for sure. Yo, but if you drop, 5C gonna get you.
Woo! Go straight in one more time. Kagura with the corner presence. Also playing the Grand Blue Zone in his own right.
Oh, yeah. In a little bit of a different way, but yeah, absolutely. Still on that. Yeah, good tag. Just playing it safe. I really like how like safe Tomato is trying to play this. Like that's been our criticism of Tomato in the past. Is being a little too aggressive, but now he's able to do it. Yo, taking the first game against Darkasinsku.
It's kind of
all right.
The neutral.
Yeah, like just really slowed that round down. Did a really good job of not overcommitting. And we saw that in the RyoCuckedMe match too, right? Like, got the life lead and then just down back to neutral. Just said, okay, your turn. Come get me. Try it. I dare you. Mine's bigger.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what the adjustment is from Darkasinsku. Yo, but there's the DP. Okay, you still got to let him know sometimes. I get it.
Good delays on the stance follow-ups, but Darkasinsku not going to bite. Just going to start their game plan, keep things simple. Even if it's just a little bit of damage, it's a conditioning factor you really got to worry about.
JustATomato letting him get away with the withdrawal right there. A-starter's not going to be a lot, and yeah, you're not going to want to spend the meter to extend right there. TP finding the perfect spot for it. Oh, yes, the standing lows. Oh, my goodness.
Shout out to Kyle Kisuke, man.
Yeah. Some real Kyle energy right there. That's some Android 18 energy, bro. I'll say it.
Oh, Android 18, man. You just brought back PTSD for me.
Man, I have the PTSD. You have the PTSD. We all have to live with it now. Oh, no. The 5A or the 6A gets RC'd. And now JustATomato. No, not gonna. Oh, yo, he was thinking about that burst.
Oh my God! The world's weirdest way to bait a counter assault, and it doesn't work out in Darkasinsku's favor. Could have just killed, but alas. Wait! Oh my God!
Still alive.
You're fumbling right now. Oh my God!
Man, that is so hard. You don't have the life lead right here. Oh yeah, just barely whiffed that wyvern, and Darkasinsku was able to get the whiff punish there. That was so.
This man whiff punished wyvern with a jab. That's crazy.
That's all you needed, bro. So you just needed one hit. That was that's really too bad for the drop too. Like JustATomato had the right idea, locking in that overdrive to lock out the burst. That was so clean. Like presence of mind, just drop it.
Good adjustment on the backdash catch. Wow. Even at such a low altitude, Tomato has the routing to ensure a knockdown. And high damage too. 3.4K off a jab? What's wrong with y'all?
This boy's put a lot of work into things. Like I gotta. Oh no! Of course, right as I start.
Commentator's curse.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good route too. Oh, I love this. All right. Oh no, 3C yet. Already can't get a dice ball. He's so sick. How does he do it? That was what, third, fourth flash kick, cross-up flash kick into conversion that we've seen. Nice, bro.
Also, I just want to talk about that TK fireball in the 3C right there. Notice that Tomato decided to respect the fireball right there. Saw the space and was like, oh, you're going to jump? Great. I'll just 3C you in the legs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so smart. Yeah, that's what you got to do. Like, if they're starting to navigate that fireball, you meet them in the air. Absolutely.
Good adjustments. 4 points. 5K damn near off a command grab.
Meterless. Was that meterless? I don't actually know.
I did use the charge crush trigger, so 25 meters.
Oh, all right. That's basically meterless in this game, right?
Yeah.
All right. You gonna freeze? Yeah. 2-2-C. You gonna go for the mix-up? Yeah, we're going for the mix-up. Absolutely.
And I really like the use of 5E right there to kind of prorate the combo, make sure they don't get a knockdown so you can't just smash the flash kick.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks you right in, too. It's definitely kind of an evil option. Oh, just playing this so safe. All right. That was a misinput. There's no way you meant to run up 6C right there.
Wow.
Or 6D, rather. 6C. 6D. Jesus. Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
All
two
right.
for JustATomato. Way
Just-
more dominant of a match than I was expecting. But you analyze every round. These two boys were boxing.
Yeah. That was like, I don't know, that was as like clean of a Kagura Jin play as you're gonna get. Especially with like low key, especially with the Kagura player winning. Like we didn't see any really of like the gnarly like corner pressure stuff, really, right? Like a lot of these were just good hits in neutral that JustATomato was able to capitalize on.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, finding the hits, especially for a character like Kagura. Even the smallest ones will do more than almost every other character in the game. That alongside amazing stance cancel pressure, a la Johnny, good jab pressure, good staggers. Kagura's dangerous, man.
So you know what this means now, right?
What does that mean?
You got to unpin that copy pasta.
Ah, man. Not my goat, man.
Yo, for real, before we start though, shout out to JustATomato. Like, bro has put a lot of work into this game in the last couple years, and like we're really starting to see it right now. Like the 2-0 against Ryu, because I was like, all right, you pretty sick, son, but like I wasn't ready for that. I was not ready for what just happened. Sick, dude.
That's such a sick match, such a sick game. I love where this game's at right now, especially in terms of high-level competition. All the grinders are still here. All the grinders are dedicated for life, damn near.
Yeah. It is always great when you get like a real dedicated community like that. There's nothing better than getting like 4 or 5 cats together that all just really hate to lose to each other. You know, that's something really special about that.
Damn right. All right though. Soliloquy put up a massacre in bracket low key with the new. How will they fare in the A drop, the optimization monster with Susanoo? Well, I wonder.
Yeah, if we get the Soliloquy Tomato winners finals, I might lose my mind. But A drop is not to be trifled with, and I am not going to put that evil out there quite yet. That being said, Soliloquy off to a really good start here. Gets the hit of the quarter steal, but not able to get the conversion. Oh, but yeah. The cross up there has worked a few times tonight, as we've seen.
Not a lot of damage. Oh no, big combo drop. And I know for sure that the combo drop this time because Soliloquy didn't get any extra damage off it. Overhead at range. Actually stirring on Susanoo's side. Ooh, Sacred Edge to follow from the mid-screen. Is this going to be enough to kill? Susanoo is a bit beefy. Yep.
All right. Soliloquy put the first round on the board. Holding on to burst, too.
Yeah. Both players going to try and see who can get their next one first. Susanoo, not exactly the position you want to be in against a zoner like Murakumo. You know, start up on a dash.
Oh, no.
Man. No seals except DP. But what's she going to do with a DP when the other character's on the other side of the screen?
Yeah, it's, well, just simply make them come closer. Oh, okay, we're going to purple tech, too.
Oh, my God.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's, I get it, All been there before.
Wow. I being the meaty 5A, one of the best jabs in the game, insanely plus on block, low recovery, but no fear on Soliloquy's part despite being a 10k character. Gonna match, find a side from right. Shoulder to match. Oh my God, quick rise in a 5D. A-drop. Running all the options he can right now. Okay. Oh, okay.
That was a little scary. All right. A-drop spending the counter assault. Is he dead?
Also, I got mad scared that Grand Viper's gonna low profile to EA for a second.
Right? There's no way. Yeah. All right. That makes sense. Just whiff punish with a super. Absolutely. It's in full screen. Hell yeah. Do it.
Calamity Edge, nice whiff punish super, nice pressure super, setting up so many things that Murakumos need. All at the cost of 50 meters.
Select your character.
All right. Going back. Oh, yeah. I mean,
I get it.
Okay, yeah.
This is a very abrasive matchup even for someone like Susanoo. And I made this analogy countless times on this stream. Susanoo is the type of character where once the snowball gets going, it turns into an avalanche.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of walls on this mountain, and that wall is called the Murakumos.
Yeah. Who is... yeah. With the tank movement from Susanoo, I can definitely see how this is the preferred choice. And we are just going to get the... stock up, I guess, right?
I always love when Izzy players just immediately pop OD around Star. I forgot who said it way back when, but someone said that's a tax cut OD. And yeah.
OD, yeah. We'll see. I mean, Adroth has not got a hit yet, so has not. Oh no, Raw 3C connects again, and you are going to be paying for this one. One more hit to.
There's something to be said about character specialists having to swap off because of bad matchups. How practiced is this easy? I know I've seen the clips on Twitter of them, tinkering around, getting some clips in there. But when it comes to the first two and you're already down one, how effective is this really?
Yeah, and it's hard too. Like OD right at the start had all those stocks and really couldn't utilize them, which is too bad. Tied with a lot of gain art fuel there, so to speak. That could have been worse.
Yeah. Trying to find any momentum.
Oh.
Easily, also in her own right, a little bit of a snowball character, a lot less abrasive than Susanoo, but just has to get the stocks up so they can really start, doing the silliness.
Yes.
Like so.
There it is. Yeah. Oh no! Too far away? Question mark?
I guess so. Still insane to me that Ori saw both Eno and Johnny said, "Yeah, put that on one character."
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god. I mean, she's got low damage, right? Like a full confirm on this gets what, 1700? Oh, not even 16. Oh, no.
Oh. Wow, sniping the D-teleport off Izuyoi. Soliloquy back in control of the match despite being so down on health.
That's some good matchup knowledge right there. Izuyoi players can definitely rob you there if you're not used to the full screen cross up after the fireball set. Definitely like how Soliloquy is progressing forward. There's the OD on round start again. Still set point for Soliloquy.
And I really like how Soliloquy, despite, having all those drives and tools and stop Izuyoi in the air, isn't exactly chasing them down, just kind of moving on her own terms. Almost making Izuyoi come to new.
Izuyoi's got like some keep out options too, right? Like there's buttons are nothing to trifold with. Oh, and there's the DP, of course. Okay, we'll take that trade.
Side swap. Low damage, but it's all about the positioning here.
Positioning we have. All right, navigating the fireballs. So even if you block those, she still gets, I believe, one stock for block. So like still important to just completely navigate those in neutral. Yo! All right.
Air throw.
That's safe. Nailed it. Yeah, that. Absolutely. It's Soliloquy gonna be beating Adroth 2-0, forcing him to switch to the Izuyoi. Excuse me. Wow. I think upsets, bro. This is crazy.
Wow. Soliloquy just on a monstrous path, taking out Akin, Fuzzama, and now Adroth. Insane.
New CAG winners finals, just like we all expected. Just like every single one of us thought was going to happen.
And who is we?
It's the royal we, my friend. Update from loser side. WarioCuckedMe 2-0'd Ryukasim. Tubazo Fuzzama playing off in losers as well. But I believe we're going to have WarioCuckedMe right now along with NoelsPup. So we're going to see some more Noel on the screen. Both of these players kind of got run over in winner's side, which, to be fair, like, you were playing against the number one seed in the bracket, and exactly. Like that happens sometimes.
But hey, shout out to WarioCuckedMe taking down Ryukasim. All the usual net play killers going out a little bit earlier in tonight's bracket.
Right? Yeah, or at least going down to losers. Because some of these killers are still very much alive. All right, this I've actually never seen this matchup before.
Me neither. This is one of those crusty, dusty arcade setups you only see in like 480p footage from like 2019.
Yeah, hell yeah. Back when Noel was actively committing war crimes in various countries. I've heard stories about this character from back in the day. Oh, now things like that happen, and she has to spend her burst just to stay alive and keep the corner.
I get it though. Momentum bursting against Valkyrie, it's worth it because it does like no damage. You're gonna build back that burst anyways.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, okay.
Oh my god, the JB snipes, no conversion though, but setting up a good precedent, saying, hey, you can go as high as you want, I'll match you. Reset on the 6A. Shout out to Barlow. Many times they've hit me with that.
Yeah, right. Many such cases. Spending a lot of meter and getting hit at the end. Love the patience there from NoelsPup. It gets caught. All right. Got the route to kill. No, we're gonna go for the reset.
That's something to be said about Noel. Like, despite all the memes we throw about 4D and JD, Oliver Drive, her stagger pressure is actually low-key kind of beast. A lot of good frame data on her B and A normals. A lot of good frame data on 2C, I believe, is +1.
Ugh.
Yeah, right.
Well, she needs it, I suppose.
Character has a lot of shortcomings. Pressure is not one of them. Good. Keep on game. Wild Darkasinsku getting back wolf meter. Oh my god, that JD crossed up.
That was crazy. All right. Noel's going to take the corner here now, too. We have plenty of meter. Build your burst back in a minute, too. Ooh. Yeah, absolutely. Get out of there before she gets the active flow.
Oh my god. He's perfectly placed drives and revolver blasters. Just making sure Darkasinsku can't get in against the wall.
What?
Representing. What a conversion.
All right. NoelsPup taking the first game. I wasn't ready for that. Hell yeah.
So far, so good. We're just mauling everybody in our path.
Gun girls in the house.
I do respect the good gun girl here and there. Shout out to Girls Frontline.
I mean, I desperately need to see some more of this character, so I'm very, very happy for this. Like I said, the 3 I've played against, I've got cooked every time. CEO last year, actually, or the year before that, I can't remember, absolutely annihilated by a Noel and Brack. I was not happy. I lost the 2 bottom 5 characters. Oh no, do we have a desync? Oh no, just a little stutter. Yeah.
Controller disconnected, controller disconnected. I understand, I get it.
Right.
Does not stop NoelsPup though. Oh my god.
Yeah, we going coast to coast here? No, not quite, but that is close enough for our purposes. Yeah, empty up on the, open up on the low. Wario going to spend the burst right here. Just try to do something to get in. Ooh.
That clashed!
Yeah, that was clean. The gun clash.
Oh my god, I forgot how much more damage goes up.
That's gonna kill. Just a little accidentally teching without AB. It'd be like that. I get it.
That happens. It happens to the best of us.
Yo.
Find any way to get things started and get things started, and he does.
Jesus, yeah, that's the game plan at this point, bro. Is let that thing rip. That instant overhead, so tricky to deal with. Finally going for the low. All right.
There we go. Darkasinsku things are getting started. And amazing call out on the drive with the 2C power low. Woo. Now you're letting him well play the game. You let him mentally slip. How do you respond if you're WarioCuckedMe?
Yeah, universal defensive options. I agree.
Block it out. Ooh!
No!
Trick right there. That's like the one piece of Noel tech I learned from having this character as a sub. You do JD late enough to the ground, it'll actually land cancel, allowing you to go straight into any of your drive options. And one of those drive options being another, I believe, 19 frame overhead on drive 4B.
Oh, interesting. All right, you're gonna have to show me that. Then I didn't know you had a Noel subs, and I desperately need the practice. So I'll be hitting you.
I haven't played that character since pre-pandemic.
Oh, all right. Well, R.I.P. I suppose. Noel still on set point here. WarioCuckedMe putting a round up on the board and is getting smoked again. Do we have a side switch combo here? Nope.
Not just yet. Oh my god, the wall of hitbox that he combos off with the jab! I've never seen that before! That was gas!
Yeah, that was crisp. Gets a good carry off this too. We are back in the corner. Pretty decent damage too. Messed up the Oki though, and WarioCuckedMe gonna press 2A. Try to get out. Spending the burst. Is crouch confirmed? Yep.
Yes, sir. 3.2k of damage. Oh my god, TK Revolver one more time. Towards the right side of WarioCuckedMe. We're now in desperation mode. But we do find a hit. This could be exactly what we need.
Can't afford to drop. Catches the roll and gets the side switch. Exactly what you need, but I'm not 100% sure what happened right there.
Big drops coming out from WCM. Should I go for a really zesty air grab?
Woo! No, that was it. That might be it. Let's see. Does he have it?
No! No! Unfortunate drop. Mashing out the super NoelsPup and moving on.
Ran out of wolf meter and it costs you your tournament life. That is crushing.
Yep.
Oh man, still honestly, you know, good display of Valkenheim. I'm glad we got some Valkenheim on stream. Shout out to WarioCuckedMe. Thanks for pulling up the bracket as always. Yeah, I don't know. That was one of those matchups like couple small interactions go a different way. That could be a different game, but it'd be like that
for sure. I could see a little bit of cleanup on both sides of the aisle. Damn, that was a godlike analogy. Hold on. I made up that one on the fly.
Yeah, all right. Write that one down. Put that in the bank.
Yeah. But still, like I said, there's a lot to be cleaned up on both sides of the gameplay there. I could see, you know, a little bit less scrambles from NoelsPup, but that could just be how they played. Against Valkenheim, though, I get it. The risk reward of simply not knowing of like, hey, if this character touches me, yeah, he's got to touch me like 7 times in a row if he really wants to kill. We could just do something wild, reverse momentum, make sure we get to the other side of the corner, and make sure I get my game.
He was doing a good job of throwing out those hitboxes in neutral. Once it was clear that Wario was like gonna run into them too, right? Like just I don't know what it was. The big one where she spins around in the air and shoots her guns. Like that thing is active, bro.
H2O4C revolver blaster. It's an amazing counter poke. You wouldn't think of it as one since it's mainly a combo ender.
Yeah.
Well, you realize it is just a wall of hitboxes.
And I'm assuming it recovers pretty quick once you get to the ground, right? Like there's not like a ton of recovery.
Exactly.
Oh hell yeah! All right, so yeah, all right, good use of the limited tools, I suppose. And now we're gonna get a match that I'm not used to seeing those losers. Oh, all right. We got the blue blob versus the snake.
Oh, any other BBB Monday, this would have been like losers semis, losers finals, but this is just what losers first.
Losers quarters. No, losers round 4. Even this isn't even losers quarters. Yeah.
7th place, man. What the hell?
7th place.
Right though. Fuzzama looking like they got experience in this matchup, using the chains to snipe out Arcune's air movement. How did Arcune respond? Actually, I don't know.
Oh no, I think it had something to do with blocking, and unfortunately, that's not what Tubazo said right there. Yeah, you're gonna be a rough spot now, homie. We gonna go for the overhead into super? No! Barrier means that whiffed. Hell yeah, I love the pitch block.
Yeah, trying to find a conversion occurs, but to no avail. And this will be an unversatile combo. Just don't even think about touching that OD macro, dog.
No. Fuzzama, as soon as I was able to get that hit confirmed, that was super time for sure.
Alright, going in round 2 though. How does Fuzzama respond? The airs aren't your domain anymore. Fuzzama just has so many angles to attack from, so many ways to snipe you. I think Arcune has to bring the fight to Fuzzama himself, and that's what he does. But when you bring the fight to Fuzzama, you get that dastardly OD, the poison circle, and so many new combos that all kill you.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a rough spot. We got plenty of meter to play with for Fuzz, and it's just gonna be the chain that hits. Tubazo spends the burst. Yeah, that means you don't get free curse off OD, basically, but you might not live long enough to see that anyway, so.
I do like Incarnation of the Cloud kind of restricting the way Hogman wants to move, but alas, it matters not to Fuzzama. Already had such a big life lead and just bulldoze her way into a game 1 finish.
And as soon as that cloud dissipated, Fuzzama said, "Oh word, it's game time, bro. I'm back in." Yeah. We saw it right there. All right, we're gonna get the rematch. So I want you to watch the intros here, and I want you to watch Arcune specifically.
All right.
Look at how fast this dude thinks he's cute. Look at how fast he's turning those pages. Bro is not reading. Bro cannot read. Bro,
his ass is not reading.
His ass is not reading, bro. I swear. Look at this. Look at this.
Wait.
Oh, no, we're not gonna get it. Oh, we got robbed. Oh, go in training mode and see it yourself. You'll know what I'm talking about. Bro is not reading. I swear.
Yo, someone needs to make a shit post of that. I never even thought about that till now, because every time I get to Arcune, the only thing on my mind is pure dread.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going, no. Not criticizing this man for being a fake and a fraud. Oh man! All right.
Books are flashing. Insane, man.
My throne of books is for show. So no whatever. All right. Tubazo. Oh no! Just ate a fat anti-air, and you, my friend, are going to be going to the corner.
Hold on. Is this a Boston Celtics? Hold on. Wait.
Yeah.
Yo.
have Joker Hazama, and we have fuck it, I'll say it. We have Stanley Cup Hazama. Yeah, that's right, basketball fans. That's how much I care about the Celtics. Sorry.
That's crazy. They went out right now. Celtics slander on the timeline was elite. And so is Arcune slander, because look at what this character can do to you, bro.
Bro, this is so bad. Yeah, counter assault. You got to do something. Okay, we got the side switch. We have a chance and no chance. 5C.
The bug went the wrong way.
Yeah. Bugs out here saving lives in 2025. That's crazy. That wasn't on my bingo card for tonight.
Oh man. Rebel 2.
Alright, Fuzzama's sitting on set. Here we go. Arcune's gotta make something happen. I like the little cling back to the ground and avoiding the chain. There's not too many other ways to attack.
Yo, systemical. If you want Choco Mint Chip, look at Fox of 42's Laundrecchia color. That is canonical mint ice cream. Yeah.
I did my research.
That's canonical, by the way. He picked that because it looks like mint ice cream. Seriously, yeah. No, that's not a joke. Bro, I was so ready for Fuzz to win there that he dropped it. What happened? What are we doing here? Spazo's got a chance. Yo, put curse on him. Hit him with the curse. Hit him with the chain.
You gotta do something. Yeah, just pop OD.
Yeah,
get the curse flowing. What a snipe!
Yo, we got a chance. All right, a sliver of health, maybe an ounce of set play. No. I believed.
Too little, too late on Spazo's part. You did see a little bit something start right there. If only this were first to 2. Oh man. If only this were first to 2.
Only this, yeah. That's how it goes sometimes.
Well played out to Bazo. Not a bad way to exit the bracket. It is Fuzzama in losers. I do not envy anyone who has to fight Fuzzama in losers.
No. That's not something I ever recommend to folks. Don't play against Fuzzama unless it's casuals. Playing against Fuzzama and casuals, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Don't play Fuzzama in bracket if you can avoid it.
But hey, shout out to Fuzzama though. Nice win. Amazing Boston Celtics color, even if I don't really like that team in the NBA right now. Pacers in 6, by the way.
That's crazy. So, I'm sorry. Where? Okay, no, Pacers are Indiana, right?
Yes.
All right. There was a brief second, and I had to go back 20 years since the last time I watched the NBA. And I remember who the Pacers were, and at first I was worried that was a New York team, and I was going to give you a rash of shit if you were rooting for a New York team over a Boston team.
No, man, I get it. There are just some like sports teams you grow up and like, oh, these guys are like booty, and then you look up their record now, and they're like best in the league.
Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, NFL, many such cases. The Browns haven't gone 0-16 in several years now. I truly can't believe it.
Dude, I haven't seen the Browns like win since I was in like middle school.
Oh, see, that's really funny because what's happening right now is the Browns doing well for me. That's how bad the Browns were when I was a kid. Yeah. Well, they deserve it now because they signed Deshaun Watson and just kept doubling down. So they deserve it now, but it's
You laugh, you go to hell.
I was so optimistic for them when they had Baker for that little bit of while, but whatever. This isn't a football podcast. Well, we don't have to listen to all my thoughts on the NFL. NoelsPup back on the sticks here, facing off against Adroth, who is back on the big Susanoo.
All right, let's see how this shapes out. Noel versus Susanoo. Two very, very snowbally characters. Susanoo, unlocking the chains and all that. But Noel just kind of like having the ability to run over you with his drives, just kind of throwing everything and everything at you.
This DP is like low-key might be one of the most beneficial stocks to have in this matchup too. Like you called out that Noel stagger pressure. You have a good DP to blow that up, especially got some meter behind it. That's a big difference maker. You saw Adron like lock that in instantly too.
Just want to make sure they have all the defensive abilities they have. Oh my God, fatal counter! I don't know how much damage Noel's able to pump out. Oh, wow, that's gonna be a lot.
Enough. Yeah. We're clear 3K. I think NoelsPup was clear, like hitting 3.2 pretty consistently. 3.1, 3.2. I don't know what her actual damage ceiling looks like, because, again, can count on one hand the number of times I've seen this character, but...
Ooh, oh! And I know for sure Adrian could definitely bury your tech right there.
Yup, you know it. The classic jump in button right there. All right, we'll take that. TRM means, yeah, you're dead here. Say goodbye.
Combo symbol, 16 to super.
Phoenix Sun's gonna win the chip next year. I don't have to watch the NBA to know that. That's not right.
Yeah. Mass delusion amongst Phoenix Suns fans.
I don't watch the NBA and I know that's wrong. That's crazy.
You guys are losing KD this year, and you guys are gonna like it.
Oh, that's just mean. Oh,
back to BlazBlue though.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting real distracted in sports tonight. That's crazy. Adrian able to sneak out a couple steals, steal the seals. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say, but well, next time putting them into active flow, we're getting a little bit of a damage boost right here. So what do? You rip super. Of course you do.
I got kind of scared for a second seeing that little 2A right there from Noel. 2B, excuse me. I thought that was doing like safe jab or something.
Real burst, but also kind of necessary because this next hit is absolutely gonna kill. And sometimes you just gotta cancel 6B with RC and get a little throw after. No big deal.
Oh my god, that setup is evil. Everybody I know, if you reach a certain level in BlazBlue, the first thing you do, the first thing you learn, IB Susanoo 6B. So you just sit there and you wait for the timing, you play it out. Yeah. Age off, playing off that timing, playing off that conditioning. RC 6B at the correct timing just to push Susanoo forward and find that throw. Evil setup.
Evil setup, indeed. That's a good just overall Susanoo knowledge check. He loves to see it on top of the regular Susanoo knowledge check. add a little layer in there. Yeah, A-drop. Oh yeah, coming out with the fire now. Oh, and of course, right as I say that, gets smoked. Side switch into the corner.
Your hands where I can see them. Noel Vermillion popping off right now.
Yeah, she said that. Notice. Oh man, that's crazy. That's too real, bro. She said that after she already shot him, though. Too real. I hate it. Man.
Oh man. Good Lord, law enforcement put in work. Oh no, never mind. The cops be damned. You cannot go against the god of war himself. Adrian popping off right now.
That was the adjustment, is A-drop needed to turn on NWO. Oh, there's no way. There's no way. Invul beats the invul beats the invul. Absolutely.
You didn't have to do that.
Absolutely.
You didn't have to do any of that.
No, you had to do that. If you're A-drop, you had to do that. That was, I mean, you didn't have to do that, but you had to do that.
Rebel 2.
Wow. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my God, A-drop.
This dude's sick. One of the best Susanoo players in the country. Yeah, working out a perfect right now. Eats the burst. Yeah, I mean, might as well do that early, right? You got to bank on either winning this round. Let's go.
Nice, one carry. Woo! On the throw. And the long range overhead 6B. Not going to crack open a lot of damage, but does find the opening you need right now. Actually, that did a good fair amount, 3.6K? Wow.
No, yeah, Noel's getting a good chunk out of these, to be honest. And consistent, too. Like last time we saw them on stream, we're, like, kind of dropping the Oki a little bit. And, like, we haven't really seen that so far. Yeah, a lot of good meaties. Oh, good tech. Yeah, there's the counter assault. A-drop's recognizing her. I've been many times. Hello!
Oh my god, this character's non-functional, but it don't matter. We tech straight into the super.
That's crazy. That is actually crazy. Yeah, had the right idea, canceled the super. But I don't know if that was just a mistiming or just an awkward height thing, but that reset gave NoelsPup some gifts. That gift is tournament life right now. Oh, okay, yep. A-drop's turn again. Get back in there.
Like ending the pressure right there on 5D. Everyone is always worrying about the follow-up 6D or 2D, high or low. Ending the pressure right there allows you to safely disengage based on that conditioning factor. I got hit.
Yeah, I got hit too.
You can probably tell by the late reaction on my screen, but I definitely got hit.
It's all right. Many such cases. Oh, get overdrive. Oh, yeah, good cancel. And gets the punish, too? All right.
NoelsPup in the driver's seat.
I thought that was a really good spot to OG, and I was mistaken there. So was Adroth. So we're just going to counter assault, trying to do anything to stay alive right now.
There's Jazz hands, able to cancel the pressure damn near only moment. Whoa! The 40 coming in clutch. Adroth slowly but surely building back up, burst through active flow. Are they gonna spend it? No, I think they're gonna save it for this next knockdown. Pop the OD. Yup, there it is. 4 seconds left on the clock. 2C is bad, by the way. 2C is bad and never use it, by the way.
You got some thoughts on that? You wanna say some more about that?
I got takes about certain normals in this game and how people perceive them.
You got a what? You got out there.
I got takes about how certain people perceive normals in this game. Susanoo 2C is definitely on that list.
Sure. All right. Pick up what you're putting down.
Number 1 Adroth fangirl, JustATomato, I guess.
Oh, you're pitting everything to chat. Oh man, this is turning into DJ Twitch hours. Hell yeah. All right, well, that's okay. Many such cases. Adroth secures minimum 4th place and is going to have to face the winner of this next one. We're gonna have Darkasinsku versus Fuzzama, which is 100% what I thought winners finals was gonna be. 1,000,000%.
And now look how things are shaped out.
Yeah, hold on. Let me check. It's losers quarters.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They are fighting for scraps, literally. But hey, we can improve that if y'all contribute to the match arena. We forgot to do that in the ad show. Now I think about it.
Oh god, yeah, we didn't, huh? Yeah, exclamation point match arena in the chat. Hit the blue claim code button. Log in with Discord or Twitch or whatever you've got going on right now. I'm so glad you did it because I was in the middle of typing out exclamation point Discord, and that is not the right command. So yeah, we got 43 codes left. I'm gonna claim mine right now in just the short time that we're gonna talk about before this game starts, and it's done. That's it. It's already done.
T Blake, I love you, homie. Facts. Susanoo 2C isn't actually that bad. Some players are just really good at utilizing quantum.
Oh man. Adroth says 2C is bad and Adroth is never wrong. Well, I can't. I feel like that's not right, but I just don't have the facts to dispute that. So,
ooh, how I hate you. Ooh, how I hate you.
Oh man. God, no, it's definitely the Sunny meme. I want to say he's wrong, but I don't know enough about stars.
Yeah. I want to say he's wrong, but I can't beat him in bracket.
Yo, that's real.
Oh man,
that's real. I'm usually when I see my opponents queued up Susanoo, I'm like, hell yeah. And then if I see it's Adroth, that smile gets turned upside down.
Hell yeah. Oh hell no.
Oh hell no. Am I gonna deal with this guy again? All right. Man, this match is silly. So Jin's got a lot of good air-to-air stuff, right? But Fuzzama's movement is good enough where I am gonna be very curious to see how much that actually matters. I don't know. I haven't seen these two play yet, so we'll see.
Yeah, Jin, of course, known for the great air normals, JC, JB, JD, JA, all 5 air normals, J2C included in there. All great at controlling different levels of space, but Fuzzama got all the mobility needed to kind of maneuver their way around that. Once again, a hit and run character. Not going to be doing much until they find that knockdown, find that confirm, and it's exactly what Fuzzama does right there, unless they drop the combo, allowing for Darkasinsku to find the J2C on the way down, start the pressure.
That was a brave-ass J2C, too. That was nice. That was nice. All right, just go for the knockdown. Yeah, I wanted to risk it on the freeze right there. Yeah, just keep right out of that poison cap. Uh-oh.
Big drop from Fuzzama right there. One chain to her name. Ooh, made the T-whiff with that elite movement. That's something that has to be said about BlazBlue in particular. Even the most simple movement is enough to just get you by, especially on a character like Jin. Just that simple forward jump, neutral jump, make something with. It's a little thing, people. It's the little thing.
Really? Yeah, it's easy to overthink that too, right? Yeah, my Jin game got a lot better when I started just doing a lot simpler stuff rather than trying to get crazy with a nuke,
Yeah. Oh my God, Hosma players can't hit confirm. You guys prove the agenda every week.
That's crazy because I feel like Fuzzama's hit confirms are usually really good.
I know. I'm like dogging on players when it comes to specifically hit confirming Dimension.
That's fair.
So funny.
All right.
It's so funny how many times that happens.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was autopilot right there. Yeah, these real gym players have those anti-air 2A routes locked in. Yo, we got the good route too. Yeah, I was gonna say that was getting up there in scaling, especially with the A starter.
Ooh, amazing DP on the chain option right there. Other now with 0 chains her name, gotta hold everything that's coming to him. TK Fireball, control the space, control the space.
God, he's so good at that. Yo, that was Ice Car. You see him go off the ground a little bit? That was Ice Car that whiffed in the corner. That had to have been a cross up. Alright, we got it. OD, any hit means a freeze. Oh, I didn't see it.
Find it though.
Yeah.
There it is.
No. Alright, you got your wish, Aerodat. We're in. No, but the drop.
Woo. OD on the way down. Counter's all ran straight into it, not a counter hit, so no tech. Oh no! Oh no!
Too far out of the corner for the 63B to actually get your wall bounce. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's a tricky setup right there. You are plus after 2D, but in that range.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, this guy is trying to chain him down to the ground.
I'm tripping out about that press from Fuzzama, bro. I can't believe that worked. And you're dead. And you're dead. That's it.
Dead.
No
oh
tops.
My god!
Did the swag route too. Literally all you need to do right there is OD, 5C, 6B, DP, 3C EA, and you're dead. That's it. And my man went for the big stuff. Hell yeah. That's what we came here for.
Well played. All right, let's see the adjustments Fuzzama can make. Hopefully it's just a lot, cleaner movement. I'm seeing a lot of these scrambles in the air that don't really lead to much. But in those times you can get those confirms going, you do not want to let Jin escape.
Yeah, and Darkasinsku is doing a pretty good job of escaping from what we've seen so far. Good, relatively good neutral control game considering the nature of the chain.
Nice side swap comes to ensure the corner presence. Ooh, even got a little extension right there, securing 4.1K off the dome.
Oh, a throw as well. Little reset action. Darkasinsku's going to be off to quite the life deficit early on and just gets hit by the meaty. What do you think, dude? Is this going to be enough?
If he really wants to dump all the resources, I think it is. Oh my god, it might not.
Oh, yeah, just drop it at the end right there. And it's the reset. Fuzzama answering back with a perfect.
Wow. We are popping off. Did not take game 1 lightly. Ooh. Trying to go for Kubiki right there. That's something else also to be said about this matchup. Alongside Jin's hefty list of anti-airs, air-to-airs, also hefty list of anti-airs.
I mean, 2C is pretty hefty when it hits.
True.
Oh, no! Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. All right, freeze, 2C, do it again? No, go for the air ender. No, that's right, you make it I always think scaling is gonna be too much.
Really liking the pressure to far. TK Fireball one more time, resetting yourself back to that mid-ground space and getting your TRM off the air interaction. Wow.
Whoa.
A slight stutter step. Oh my god. The slight stutter step and delay to catch the fuzzy jump option. Darkasinsku, no one else is doing it like my goat, man.
No, not like that. That was crisp. That was some shimmy action right there, man. All right, Darkasinsku 1 round away from taking this. Fuzz is turning out again, though. Like, this is how Fuzz won that first round. Just like, oh, no, you didn't get neutral jumped out like that, though. Gonna get the crouch confirm. Are we gonna go for the freeze mix up after? Absolutely.
Looks like it. 2TC.
That's reset.
Yep.
Goes for a second one. Oh no! Yeah, you have to spend resources there. That was that was a rough situation to be in. All right.
I'm just struggling to get things started right now. Darkasinsku is found her rhythm, found her tone, found her music.
Oh, that's not nice.
And just leaves them to freeze in the icy cold.
I don't actually know if you get anything off of that. I think he just, I don't know. I'm gonna have to lab that later because I'm curious. Good stuff to Fuzz though. Out at 5th place, I believe. Definitely showed a little adjustments there toward the end, but Darkasinsku, I just had too much of a lead, to be perfectly honest. Jin stays winning, I suppose, and now we are going to get a Jin and Susanoo matchup in a bit, rather. We got to go up to winners finals first. It's going to be JustATomato versus Soliloquy.
Most definitely. All right,
we got Matcherino codes, too, by the way. 32 is still left on deck.
Chat, y'all will be graded after tonight. I want to see the Matcherino codes claimed.
Also, did you see the rollback jump scare?
I just saw.
All right. I know
that
you were.
It's still legitimate, offline. But that's the 3rd layer of hell on that mix.
Sure. Yeah, he's 3rd layer exactly. And roll back into this one, son.
Oh my god. But hello, any of you just tuning in? We're now winners finals? Yeah, winners finals. JustATomato versus Soliloquy Kagra versus New. This is Boston. We'll be rerun things every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Get a little ad we did in there. Tonight's BBCF, as you guys can see. But tomorrow we got Plus R Wednesdays on Uni. All three of these brackets hella stacked. The players for these scenes all come out. All the old man anime games, as much as it kind of hurts to say, they still got their players.
Uni's like one of the young guns now. That's the funny part.
Yeah, but like
not
series
really,
is part in the 2010s.
Yeah, and I mean like that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right. 3 old ass series. You're right. My bad.
It started in the 2010s, which is insane to think about. How far that game has come, and now it's like almost a headliner at Evo for like what 3 years straight.
Yeah. I mean it's no, not that long. It just came out last year. I think last year. No, 1 or 2 Evos. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure.
No. It's been 3 Evos because it had 2019. That's when I got interested in the game.
That was Eunice. That was Eunice though. That's a whole different game.
Not true.
True. I loved Eunice. Oh, that was a whole different thing.
Yeah. PT ST VAT, I imagine.
ST VAT. Yeah, that was actually one of my first experiences playing
really
ST was ST VAT. Yeah, because Foxelf lives 30 minutes north of me. So my first uni experience was this guy that I beat in Dragon Ball saying, "Hey, do you wanna play this other game with me?" And I said, "Absolutely." And then I got hit by B-Drill 2 inches off the ground 1,700 times in a row, and I said, "The fuck? What is this game?" Oh, sorry. Yeah, and then 6 months later, I found out that you're like nationally very good.
Yeah, you're like a potential Evo contender, by the way.
Well, that was the year you got 3rd at Combo Breaker.
Really?
Yeah. Lost to Red Blade and Clear Lamp. That was it. That was the only.
Yeah, I actually remember watching that. Yeah, I was rooting for Red Blade, so I'm like, oh my god, I fought that guy in BlazBlue.
Yeah.
That's my Springfield Hakumen.
Red Blade plays Hakumen?
Yeah, when he played BlazBlue, like way back when. I remember him at locals, played Hakumen.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Uni was always his baby though. Still is.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. That's the grind for sure. Are we waiting on Soliloquy to get in here? What's going on?
Pretty sure. Where is our esteemed new player of the night?
Y'all can call me Inksu if you want to avoid confusion. I might take you up on that.
Inksu? That's a pretty good nickname. That's a fire nickname.
That is pretty good, right? Yeah.
I'll clap that one up. Inksu.
Oh man. Well, shout out to everyone for sticking with us in bracket. We got more games coming up as soon as these players get in here. I promise they're coming. In the meantime, claim a Matcherino code. ! Matcherino in the chat.
Matcherino code. Make sure y'all sub to the YouTube. I don't think we have the display that shows it. That's like when Dink's in charge, and I haven't seen that boy in a while. Actually, no, he's at CEO right now. What am I saying?
He's busy. Yeah. Dink's got stuff going on. It's crazy.
That's our production manager. But hey, shout out to him. Always one of the dudes behind the scene, making sure everything can work for stuff like Beach Episode and our bigger events like the offlines. Yeah. Shout out to Dink, man. That's my goat.
Yeah, gonna be at I'm assuming you're gonna be at CEO this coming weekend too.
Yeah, I mean, if any of you guys have seen that clip from last year of the Kazuya player, what's his name, Keisuke, like wave dashing for his intro, and the cameraman kept up. That's our ding.
That's the boy. Yep. He did it. He did it. He nailed it.
I don't know how you did that with all that heavy ass camera equipment, by the way.
He's been doing that for a couple years now. I remember like the first year CEO was back in the arena. I think he was there like doing that too, and like somebody ran at him, and he had to like run backwards with this whole rig on. I couldn't believe it.
That's my go, man.
Oh yeah, he nailed it. He nailed it. All right, we're getting into it. Zoner versus the big rush down boy with the sword.
Yep. This is a very interesting matchup on paper because I imagine one of the key neutral interactions you have to play around for both of these characters is, you know, I was about to say no, excuse me. New has the drives. New has, you know, the projectile SC normals. New has like the pretty good staggers, luminous edge, sacred edge. What if Kagura just pressed Wyvern and killed you for it?
Yeah. What if I hit a big button that went full screen and was projectile unfold? What if only?
So the threat of that is going to create a very interesting neutral, especially for a player like Soliloquy, who we've seen throughout the bracket tonight, isn't just going to sit there and press their drives. They're going to move alongside with you. They're going to almost make you come to them with their tricky movement, you know, the teleports, Akin. Once you chain them down, JustATomato showing, hey, the moment I get you, I'm going to find you.
Yeah, let that instant overhead rip again into 4.3. Oh no, that was a reset. Just psych. Two different combos. That's crazy. Okay, I was not sure who got hit there for a hot second, but Soliloquy finds the spot to EA.
You know, gonna build up the Akin throughout the rest of the round. Hopefully get burst back by the time the round ends. Ooh, caught the backdash with the running JB. Yeah, say goodbye to your life. Hey, congrats, you got back burst!
That's certainly one way to do it. All right.
Going around two, the name of the game is who can make their hits matter. You know, Soliloquy has to hit him so many times. You know, the nature of being a zoner, not a lot of high damage to you. JustATomato just has to keep things rolling, only for a little bit to cost me.
Oh no, JustATomato loses the stare down right here though. Soliloquy's gonna have a chance to get out. Just gonna keep this going. No, try to keep it coming from the corner. All right, well, there's your counter hit.
He's right there. He tried to wyvern through the projectile, but it took a little bit of startup on it. Despite it being a really good move to blow past everything in neutral, it is pretty slow.
Yeah, you do need to let it start up for a bit, and that is going to be in big trouble. Are you dead here? Oh, yeah.
Okay, a little bit of optimization station over here on Soliloquy side. And this is why these two players are worthy of being in this winners finals. First to three. Oh my God, we're in here for the long haul. I just remembered that.
Absolutely, yeah. We only have one first to two left, and it is not this one. Just to you left. Oh God! Like finally nails the fireball, right? Just to get in, and then you just run off the whiff. But it'd be like that sometimes. Very relatable.
Counter hit 5C. New is a 10k health character. We're going straight red. Whiff though. Gravity Seed. Carver already a heavy character. A lot of movement there. Just DP him. Just DP super him. What does it matter?
Hey, it's gonna win the round. The game, excuse me. Then yeah, absolutely, we let those win. 100%. All right, JustATomato keeping this run going, putting up the first round of first game, excuse me, of winners finals.
Alrighty. First to three though, once again. Soliloquy has time to adjust, but it's all about, once again, making your mark. You can adjust as many times as you want. Kagura still got that big ass stick, man.
Yeah, that's the epitome of like, you got to be right a lot, but I only really got to be right once.
He just ran through the gravity seed. No fear.
Oh yeah, that run animation did not stop for a second. That's got to be canon with the little I know about Kagura, right? Yeah, got to be. Sure.
Damn right.
Oh no, is that meaty? No, I don't think that was meaty. You just got hit, bro.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're dead.
Yeah, this might kill you.
Might.
Yeah, you did. Wow. Well, that is Kagura damage, I suppose. 5.4.
Luke, you gotta start fighting back. You gotta find some way to. Ooh, I've never seen an interaction before. Drive beat the projectile.
Soliloquy's got to find a way to keep Tomato out, because that is just not happening right now. Like, bro is finding a way in. Started to see that around that one of game 1, and we're starting to see a little bit of that here. But look at this. Tomatoes just walked him down.
Almost an inverse of the Guile game plan on the Guile-like character, just kind of walking him down to the corner, not giving Soliloquy any more room to breathe, any more room to move.
I don't know, dude. If Guile had these mix-ups, I would have never played Street Fighter.
Imagine cost.
So real. Yeah. Yo, and that hits. Yeah, let you get Fireball out too. Is it looking for a reversal something? Oh no.
Quick ride, jump over. Back here we go. Trade, but it doesn't matter. Actually, it matters a little bit. He was able to clear out the swords. Conquer is a little beefy on health. Oh my god, one more interaction, basic DP.
Well, I suppose you had to go for it. Respect. JustATomato get a little too greedy right there. Oh, we're seeing a lot of round start ODs here tonight, huh?
I'm not sure I understand the logic behind it, but hey, it's one of them interactions thus far.
Yo, you pressed there? Hell yeah. Oh my goodness. The way Soliloquy's been moving, I would be a little scared to throw out a big commitment to that one, but yeah, JustATomato make it happen.
On the topic of your movement, you can see you're kind of adjusting, almost teleporting in and out to make sure, you know, I don't get back into the corner, but then you're entering Kagura's optimal range.
Oh, good work. Soliloquy blocks the instant overhead and counter assaults out. Are we gonna get a punish? No way. You blocked that?
I guess so. Good catch with the drives. A grip of damage coming your way. Never mind, 2.1k. This character's a mean man.
More of a pressure monster. Overdrive, yeah. Still a little worried about this left, right. And you recovered in time to block.
Get that weak fireball out of here. Let me show you some real projectiles.
Oh, we're just about to show some real damage too. One more hit should be enough. Counter assault. Yeah, JustATomato knows it's coming.
Oh no! And it's enough to kill.
From downtown. What is that? Is that 2C?
Up.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Barely clipped.
Yeah, great spacing. That's just good footsies, kids.
We see a wash.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Alright, Soliloquy off to another good start. Just has to start putting some of these rounds together. Tomato's just finding too many spots in neutral. Just some of these big hits are really being made to count right here. And look at this, 3 hits, 2,400. Oh, you were so lucky that dropped. Unless...
Wake up, immediately sent with the super, an amazing OD, but an even better EA.
Wow, that was crisp. I thought Tomato was going to have that, but no. Huge trade. All right. Not the end of the world, but man, you cannot afford to eat too many more trades like that. Look at that. That's still a huge chunk from Soliloquy's health.
Oh my god,
time, good block.
Very weird way to pressure, but matters not. It matters a lot, actually.
It does indeed. Super again, trying to get in. No, just trying to set it up. Yeah, good blocks. Tomato blocking the overhead, runs right into one of them. Still has a slight life lead here. Jump in, 2A for the pressure.
OD again, makes a 2C whiff. Oh my god, amazing use of the air drive. Just controlling the perfect amount of space to not get caught by Kagura right there.
Rebel 2. Action.
Oh.
Woo! Swung for the fences and missed, but if that 60 hit, I can guarantee you we would have a smash cut to the end of it.
Yeah, that's a good bet. That is a good bet right there.
Ooh, command grab. Good IBs from Soliloquy's part, but once again, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Ah! 2DA from downtown!
This should be enough to kill, barring any drops. Yeah, here we go. JustATomato is on set point.
Rebel 3. Action.
Nice OD, but 2C is still active?
I cannot believe how active that is. Oh, gonna get a blue beat off this too. All right.
Uh-oh.
Money.
Uh-oh. It's all falling apart.
It's all falling apart. Do it again, Tomato. Tomato's.
Oh!
Think about Kagura players. They have too many options to do the same thing twice. Oh, so real. JustATomato winning winners finals with the perfect no less. Yo, bro was kind of like not giving himself credit earlier and saying like, oh, you know, those were two really good matches against Hakumen and Jin, and does it against 13. Is it I always mix this up. Mew? Is that Lambda?
The worst part is, I feel like New and Lambda players are all in like a secret server where they all agree, hey, let's play the other character's colors and confuse the hell out of everybody.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. I love spreading conspiracy theories on the internet. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, bro.
That's not as funny.
It was up when Monarch kept playing what was it, the new color on Lambda, and it messed up like 4 commentators in a row.
Yeah, yeah. I never know. That's my secret is I've just never learned the difference. I know like how the characters are distinct like from gameplay, but like don't ask me what their name is. I've never been able to keep it straight.
Yep.
Kagura's 2C has 7 active frames. Don't mess with it.
Damn. 7? Wow.
That feels like a lot.
Insane. Yeah, you're not ODing through that any day of the week.
No. All right. Big body versus Twink with a sword. It's going to be Adroth versus Inksu is what we're saying. All right. I'll remember that one day, maybe. Yeah, this should be a fun one. Jin could do some like kind of silly jump cancel stuff on block, especially when there is no TP on the side of Susanoo. Like you can do that with most players, characters, but it's just big body character like Susanoo makes it so much easier. And of course, the bigger hitbox you have, the easier it is for you to run right into JC. Which man, love me some JC in this matchup. Let me tell you.
I think one thing for sure we're going to see on display is definitely how Inksu likes to move around, especially against a character like Susanoo, who, once again, not known for their movement.
Yeah.
Kind of took out a lot of hitboxes trying to conversion. So I want to see how Inksu moves around that, makes that 2C whiff, and somehow gives Adroth more of an agenda to call that button bad.
Yeah, right? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Jin plays a good ground game. I talk a lot about JC, but Jin plays a pretty good ground game, and Inksu's been, establishing that, I guess. We've been talking too much about football. I just thought I've established the run, and now I hate myself.
Listen, man, we're close to the Boston area. It was gonna happen eventually.
Yeah, true. Very true. Very true.
I would be down for the Boston Movie Sports podcast. I'm telling you right now. Yo, Dantis, hit my line.
we're gonna collectively make some energies now. Oh goodness, great ants here checking the JB in. Not a ton of damage, but yeah, we're gonna take some stocks here. Yeah, I respect you for going for it because that move's sick, but not today. Oh, didn't have the meter to convert off the non-counter hit 6A.
Whoa! 3C tried to low profile underneath the I-80 to no avail. Find the mash. Can we kill off this? Maybe.
Yes.
Really push it with the meter?
You're gonna have to spend some meter.
No.
Doesn't have it. Oh, I thought he was gonna build it. No. All right, there we go. Oh, it's just sometimes you gotta set icicle in neutral. You just put a little snowflake down on the screen and hope they run into it.
We love our snowflake.
Shocking amount of people run into it. That's the secret.
It's me. I'm people.
Yeah, it's same.
Nice. ERF caught the barrier OS. Free throw damage on this confirmed.
Spacing too, yeah. Oh yeah. If you have a good DP, you can beat that. That's not technically real, but if you have no DP like Adroth currently has, you have to hold that. I love the way he spaces 5D and 5C into 2D. Again, yeah, do it again. Oh.
With a dome, that's why we call it an overhead, man. Oh, strike and throw, baby! Strike and throw!
Oh man, the strike is 19 frames and the throw is however fast throws are in this game. Hell yeah, dude. Yes on that one.
Wow.
6A is broken. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to downplay that. It's pretty good.
Wheel of Fate is turning.
Wouldn't let that happen to me though. All right, Quetz. All right, Quetz.
1000% happened to me.
Oh my goodness. All right. Gonna get a big crouch confirm right here. Oh no, this is like an optimal to get to. Oh yeah. Actually, I don't know about optimal, but in terms of like the regular BBB.
29K, popping OD, but it's been a waste. Not able to really make anything of it. No seals, no damage, no resources.
Jesus, that was JA, bro. Did you see that?
Oh my god.
JA.
That was a crazy delay right there. Using the barrier timing to stall alongside the freeze? This guy's pulling every trick in the book.
And that does like the added benefit of it looks like Jin's gonna put his hand on his sword like he does, like he's doing 2-2C for the extension,
Yeah,
so you're
I
not
was
looking
too.
for the I also got mixed by that and I play this character. Yeah, dog, that was crazy. Oh my god. You were not lying. We are getting our money's worth with this Jin play right here. I am loving every minute of it. Gotta get the crouch confirmed now. Yeah. A starter, so you're gonna want to get a little tricky there. That's fine.
Alright, now with the DP unlocked, you can see the matchup.
Oh, you got caught standing up. All right. Yeah, too far away and no counter here, so you can't really get anything off of it. But it's so bad feeling. Yeah, there it is.
Good mash on A-Drop's part. We're gonna start the snowball. 6B for meaty. Birds out of Darkasinsku.
Oh, yep, 2C moment. Jin 2C moment. Bud sucks, etc. Bud buff Jin, buff. Yeah. It's funnier because that'll never happen. Zero patches.
Yeah.
Drop.
Grand Viper thrown. Good tech though. Oh my god! If that TK Viper came out any later, that would have been giga dead for the instant.
That's the route I gotta use. Not bad. All right. Darkasinsku. I'm trying the hard stuff, and there's
Bro, it's
like,
actively mod reviewing right now.
every time I learn like Jin's one of those like real like it feels expressive kind of characters. Like anytime I see like Lime's Jin or like everybody's got like a pocket Jin that they play a little differently. I always love that. Yo, the 2D usage, bro. Oh my god, that is such a good suction move. But again, if you whiff it, you die, and Darkasinsku hasn't whiffed that once. All tournament.
Wow, we went to timeout? There was so much going on I didn't even realize we were going to timeout.
I didn't either.
Wow. World's
my
fastest
goodness.
timeout. Are you kidding me? What?
That was it. That's 2-0. That's A-Drop's tournament life. Kissed goodbye off a timeout. That is insane. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, we have had like so many weird matchups or just results, and that was another one. Like I wasn't expecting A-Drop to get timed out for 4th place.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
How was the losers semis? Oh my god, man.
Loser semis. So that means Inksu has to stay in the hot seat for basically the rest of the tournament as long as they stay alive. Soliloquy, yeah, so they were on opposite sides of the bracket. They haven't played yet. This is going to be a run back either way, obviously, because Tomato sent them both to losers. So whoever wins, Tomato's going to have the chance to do something very funny. But Inksu has a chance to end this run from Soliloquy. And Soliloquy, again, has only dropped one game before winners finals, and that was the first game we saw versus Akin against that who was it, the Naoto player, who, to be fair, looked super sick that first game he won, and the rest of it too. Like, yeah, you got beat, but you still played pretty good.
Jin Kisaragi, 13.
All right, we're gonna hop right into this. This matchup to a not as good Jin player feels bad. I will be very curious to see how Inksu plays around this. Some of the zoning is kind of whack to deal with. If you want to get really funny with it, I guess you can go for the counter super. unblockable, obviously, and there's plenty of things that will trigger it. We saw the attempt in last game, but I'll be curious to see if that's even a thought here. And we're just going for the crouch confirm early. No, go for the easy combo. Sorry.
Yeah, for once, Jin is not the oppressor in the neutral game plan. So it's up to him to kind of move around the drive venue, want to face out, has to deal with the gravity seed, has to close in the...
Wow. Okay, so sometimes you bait burst and you just back throw them out of the corner, and it'd be like that. You just don't have to ask any questions. It's all good.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Okay, yeah.
See, he's a genius. He got the next hit. It works.
Whatever works for you, champ.
Yeah, absolutely. Double overhead. It loses to the 2A. Oh no, Soliloquy!
Ooh, I'm really liking these staggers right now. Staggers and jump cancel resets to make sure Soliloquy doesn't get too comfortable with mashing, but conditioning them to make sure, hey, you're not going to anti-air this, are you? No, you're not.
No. Not yet. Not with that amount of health. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to risk a... yeah, not quite.
Ooh, try to go with the gutsy arrows of ice for an anti-air. Soliloquy does not bite.
Oh, not this time. Oh, gonna lose the scramble too. All right, Soliloquy, yes, side switch. Thank you. Meaty action, and that is a counter hit. Another one? Question mark?
Quick combo. Oh, that's gonna be a perfect punish coming out on the Calamity Edge. Pop an OD, make this unburstable. Do as much damage as you can. Seal it around. There you go.
Yeah. I actually don't think anything else would have punished there except for super. That was really good awareness for Soliloquy.
Yeah, wow. Perfect.
All right. Still very much hitting with this game. We are officially in first 2-3 territory for the rest of the night. Oh, we're already starting to jump over 6 A's too, by the way. Soliloquy saw that from earlier and said, no, couldn't be me, no.
Putting yourself in a safe space and not have to deal with any deep shenanigans. No, we're actually going straight in there as Darkasinsku tries to go for a fuzzy jump into air throw. Ooh.
Yo, we got air attacks too. Inksu was really getting those air throws a couple of games ago that we saw, so I really like this Soliloquy's ready for it.
Wow.
No!
Soliloquy actually just winning out the boxing more in the mid-range. Fighting conversions.
Inksu was literally just like, oh, went for it, but the projectiles weren't active, and that might cost you the game. Do we have the route? We got the meter.
Sends it, and it's enough. Wow, Soliloquy taking the first game.
Hell yeah, dude. All right. That was crazy. That was a pretty dominant performance. I'm not going to lie. Good stuff from Soliloquy so far. Yeah, this is one of those things, like, even if you try to contest full screen with Fireball, the amount of recovery it puts you in feels like kind of not worth it. Even in the air, which is like good air stall, like really great for like switching up your rhythm and stuff like that, with the options that Lambda has, that just feels so bad. This is Lambda, right? I'm not crazy?
Nope, it's new.
Damn it. Oh,
Mixed once again.
Crazy, dude. We literally just talked about that, too. All right, well, one day I'll learn. Not today, but one day.
One day.
Just like these players will maybe one day to jump 6A again. Freeze? Oh, thank you. All right.
Saying that about a 19 frame normal is crazy, man.
Man, yeah. Hey, it's not 18 frames, though, so it's fair. I'm never gonna let you live that one down, bro. I'm never letting you live that one down. Oh man, hey, to be fair, I think that's canon as Jin players giving Ragnar players a hard time. So
true.
All right, Inksu coming back a little bit here, trying to get something going, and yeah, we're seeing a lot of 3Cs. Okay, yeah, that's what I want to see. That DP goes up high enough. Absolutely, show that once or twice. Let's see what happens. J2C, my beloved. Get it. Jump cancel freeze. 2-2C.
Ooh, nice 2A. Keep him in the restand state. Make sure you get your mix off, but Soliloquy, not afraid.
No, neither one of these players have exhibited anything resembling fear so far tonight. They have both been playing very well.
Just ran straight out there.
It still gets the hit somehow after getting smoked by that fade away from Soliloquy. Yeah, that's the stuff right there. That's the stuff right there. Sit down.
The most unnecessary burst punish I've ever seen in my life.
No. Fenrich taught us if you want to end the game, it needs to be with overdrive. It's in the rules.
Damn right. Good lord.
That was a swift response, I would say. Inksu just pretended like that first game didn't exist.
Just kept it trucking, which is something you got to do if you want to win these brackets, man. Sometimes there are just matches and rounds where you get washed, but you go like, okay, I'll just wash them back.
Yep. That's let's just forget about that loss real quick. Didn't matter. Focus on winning now. Oh, did we just trade 3 Cs? Okay, I couldn't tell what the second one from New was, but if that was trading 3 Cs into trading 6 Cs, that's cursed.
I think it was. Even now, I think I knew the 3 C there once again.
Okay. All right. Oh, double 3C from New. All right, hell yeah.
Ooh, that's man.
The whiff 3Cs scare me so much.
Woo!
Again.
One more time.
Yeah, I was gonna say there it is. That's why Fireball's risky. If Soliloquy's on point with that super, that is just a full screen punish.
There we go. Don't matter though. What set play you got against my DP?
The good DP, not the bad DP or the DP that only has head info. The good DP.
Really fishing for these 3 Cs right now. And I mean, I get it. You're low-key sitting on a nuke right now. You get a 3 C starting to OD.
Yeah, that is absolutely what Inksu's looking for right here. Yeah, there it is. Oh, yeah, we burst. We know that one. You're like, yeah. Not even that mix. Oh, my goodness.
Ooh. Screen fireball. Projectile, excuse me.
This might be enough to... No, okay. That might be enough to kill. Are you going to have to burst? No.
Another opportunity for Soliloquy. They're going crazy with it tonight.
Rebel 2. Action.
Ooh, low profile to JC to find a 3C trip guard. All right.
Oh, yes, thank you. No! Just barely missed it. We're going to get a reset. Drop opportunities galore. That's so funny. You still get the spin stake because it was OD when that had happened. All right, that's funny. I did not think that was happening for some reason. Yeah, gonna have to go for a reset here. That was an A starter. Oh, no, never mind. We're going for damage, baby. Yeah.
Ooh, good block on Jin 6-8. That may be the first one of the night.
Yes, that's correct. We've seen OD, we've seen Super, we've seen a couple things, but not block.
Ooh, the pump fake on the crescent edge. Gonna go low instead. That one always gets me.
Tomato, did you block one? I'm so sorry. I must have blinked. It was so fast.
The only time Jin players will admit it's fast.
Yeah, that's true when I'm not looking at the screen. Yeah, absolutely. Good air throw from Soliloquy. Gonna get the side switch off that too. Gonna be looking for the burst right here. Yeah, gonna bring this back out of counter assault range.
Ooh, I like a little jump back. Trying to be very aware of a counter assault, but you overextended and now you lost your resources, you lost your burst. Going into the final round with 0 ticks.
All right, 1 game apiece, 1 round apiece. Ooh! Max range 3C coming in clutch, and what a press. Oh my goodness.
And now with a little dash in on the 5C, making sure to catch any delay match. We're going for all the damage we can right now off this confirmed. Or just straight mix. What the hell is that drop?
Absolutely, no, that was a full reset point. You were trying to do a little throw bait right there, and it worked beautifully. Inksu taking game 3, only needs 1 more to move on to Grants.
Wow.
Fenrich is no longer attending CEO. Please tell me you're just messing with me, dude.
Oh my god, that has to be bait. No, please.
Yeah, that better be bait, because if I find out that's true, I'm gonna be upset.
Oh man.
I'm gonna be a sad Ice Twink player.
You do kind of play all 3 ice ones, right?
Yes. That is an archetype that I accidentally fell into and said, nah, you know what? This is sick. I'm here for it. Oh, man. Yeah, it did just work like that. Apparently, I have a type. Skinny men with big ice swords.
Hey, man. Happy Pride Month.
All right, cheers. You got me. Oh, man. Soliloquy off to a much better start this game. Yeah, playing a little more control. Starting to see some like whiff JCs too, trying to bait the approach from Inksu, but once again has given up so much space. You're gonna have to rely on getting a side switch here to try to steal the corner, I think.
Ooh, big momentum burst on Inksu's part. Not close enough for the punish, allowing for OD punish of Soliloquy's own.
Bro was mashing OD right there. Oh my goodness.
Just gotta play this weird little neutral game. Ooh, this combo! We are squeezing all the damage we can.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt so bad. Do you have the route to kill? I think that's a challenge.
Second gen.
Unless.
Oh
no
my
way.
god, he was gonna kill off that.
Free C into super. Yeah, I was waiting for that. I'm glad Inksu finally brought it out. Yeah, half circle back forward heavy is a very good, like, somebody's bursting on you and you know they're going to do something, hit them with that. Guarantee, almost guaranteed damage.
Oh, wow. That was like 4 layers of interaction right there. And just like understanding the opponent's tendencies, like, okay, Soliloquy's mind, like, okay, I just bursted, time to Calamity Edge, you know, start some pressure, make sure I get control of the match. Meanwhile, on a Inksu side, you see, okay, they just bursted, they're going to Calamity Edge, I'm going to slap back with my super.
That's actually just Jin brain rot. All Jin players like to rip that super right after getting burst on. That's not true. I don't know if everyone knows. It's still very funny. And it beats projectiles too, so like it makes sense in this matchup. Oh my goodness. God. Projectiles beat Jin though, apparently. Damn.
4K.
Good tag. This could be the turnaround you need. It has plenty of meter, but it's JC from the heavens.
Calamity Edge. Oh, jump! Okay. He's invul! He's invul during the cinematic!
Yup. So I had the right idea, right? Jumped over the unblockable part, but just was too early on the rest. That is crazy. Crushing way to lose, especially off like the right decision for dealing with super, at least initially, right? But,
oh man.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Sometimes it'd be like that. You get a little too overeager. You hit your punish button a little too early. You get hit by something. I get it. We've all been there before. Good stuff to Soliloquy. Seriously, 3rd place is a really good result for the folks that we had in this bracket, especially making it to winners finals. That was a hell of a run. Definitely a lot to be proud of here.
Oh man, I can't. You had the right counterplay, but like, who labs that scenario where you make you can cause a whiff? In any other like scenario, you think, okay, I have a lot of time. Let me set up my biggest punish, 5C. Because of the cinematic, he's just not there.
Not there. Yeah, it's one of those micro situations. Like you just got to play enough to really get him. It's one of like the really sick things about this game. It's like doesn't matter how much you watch or play, it always feels like there's something more to learn. It's nothing like it.
It's so cool. But now we have a rematch for our grand finals, Inksu versus JustATomato. Originally in winners finals, this was a 3-0. Actually, no. For winners semis, excuse me. This was 2-0 in Tomato's favor. Let's see, after going through the gauntlet of losers, can Inksu bring it all the way back for a reset?
Chat, what are y'all post-burst brain rot options? Hell yeah. Asking the real questions. Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's real. It's real. There is just a certain, like, I just got bursted. Hell no, I'm going back in there.
Absolutely, yeah. Let's do something about it. Well, and like, to be fair, it's part of the mind game around burst, right? Because if you burst, your first thought is usually, I need to get out of the corner now. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm still there. What am I doing here? That's usually, set something up. I know, dude, when I burst, yeah, I'm throwing fireball at you. Absolutely. My own strategy works against me 100 out of 100 times. Taos full screen, leaf grab, yep.
Oh my god, that's such a fun move. That's a good one for post burst brain rot. That's a really good one. Hey, Tomato, get in. Oh wait, no, you're already in the lobby.
Yeah. Tomato's here. We're waiting on Inksu to just take a breath, get it rocking.
That was like what, 3 sets straight?
Waiting for y'all to read ads? No, is that what we're doing? Oh God, we're so bad at this. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It is ad.
Surprise! It's happening soon. The thing. It's called Beach Episode. It's happening July 19th and 20th. We have Tekken 8, Street Fighter, Fatal Fury, BlazBlue, Sailor Moon, Guilty Gear, Rivals of Aether, Smash Bros. Ultimate, Under Night, Melty Blood, Accent, okay, Actress again, whatever. You know what I mean. Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising. Start GG/Beach. To register. Registration ends real soon. July 6th is the date that it ends. HotelReg.com/BostonBlueBeat to book a hotel. Please do that, by the way. That actually makes a really big deal. You have very little time. You have until this Saturday to register your side game. We already have KY 15 Wonderful World, Idol Showdown, Virtual Fighter 5, and Vampire Savior going. Start GG/Side Beach to pre-register for all of those bits of shenanigans. Pride Month, we have all kinds of things happening. Boston Blue Beat is running Plus R June 21st at 7 p.m. Eastern. $5 entry fee goes to the Trevor Project. Me and Aaron are also doing Multi Blood, and I believe TM and TT Training Mode Network, I don't remember how acronyms work, is doing BlazBlue. What am I forgetting? Plus R's tomorrow night at 8. Unis Wednesday at 8. That's it, right? Did I miss any?
You missed two things.
Shit.
One, Boston Movie Beach Episode this year is indeed on the Arc World Tour for Grand Blue Fantasy Versus and Guilty Gear Strive. We got a lot of actually like real big names coming out-of-staters, regional players. Everybody's hungry for those points. In fact, I need to come back to Grand Blue a bit. I'm working up the Percival again. Last year, you guys saw me on Grand if you guys were in the venue, but now I brought back to Percival. Hopefully, I can do a little something. Additionally, make sure, once again, Matcherino codes. We're at the end of the bracket, but that doesn't mean that stops me from grading y'all. Get those Matcherino codes in. And one last kind of semi-show, go on to YouTube. Once again, we are very close. Very, very close to 1,000 subscribers, which means, hey, we're close to getting monetized, which means more money for us and more money for you guys.
That's true. Trickle-down economics, as we've seen, do work, as you can see by our current state of affairs. So, wow, that was... I don't feel good about that joke. Let's play Grand Finals now. Let's play Grand Finals now. I have to go take a shower. I have to shower after that statement. Even saying it ironically, I still feel sick, for being honest.
Oh, God.
Oh,
How's it going?
I'm getting drunk tonight now. I have work tomorrow.
Economics minimum damage scaling.
Oh man, that's crazy. This is fighting games too. We've got the poverty debuff, so that one hits real hard. Oh man.
But you too can stave off your minimum wage by entering those Matcherino codes, chat. Let's get to it.
I thought you were gonna make a Luigi joke there. I'm like, whoa, hold on. Anyway. We're getting into a Grand Finals. If you've never seen double elimination tournament for Grand Finals, it means JustATomato only has to win 3 matches to seal off this tournament, whereas Darkasinsku has to win 2 sets. That is 6 total matches in a bad matchup, by the way. And that is straight from JustATomato's mouth. That's not cope from me. It's a little.
The guy 2-0'd him earlier tonight, so.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it for them to be that convincing, dude. With what we saw from Inksu before that, I was like, yo, this is gonna be a good set. Tomato's gonna like have his work cut out for him, and Tomato was like, not 2-0, baby. Oh. Rare footage of 2C working as an anti-air.
God, I hate 2 players, man. I'm never letting y'all convince me this character's bad.
No, he's not bad. I think he's way better than the tier lists actually say he is. But I also watch vendors too much.
Brain rot, I get it.
It's one of the most entertaining ways to watch BlazBlue. That is okay. Yo, Tomato. Listen,
on him.
Tomato, I was saying so many good things about your patience earlier, bro, but then you just whiffed DP and got your burst baited in the span of 2 seconds. Slow that down. You got this, though.
Ooh,
the swag route. Oh, that's so hard.
I don't know how to word this, but I love combos where you have to use like some type of air movement mid-combo.
Yes.
That IAD is like, ooh, it's gorgeous to me. And you also play Dragon Ball FighterZ, right? The re-jump combos.
Those are so sick. Look up like Jin like meta combos though. They're unlike anything I've ever seen. Not optimal by any means, but the movement is next level. This though is just as close to optimal.
my god, the barrier. Yuck.
You good, bro?
No, you saw how nasty that mix-up was? I'm sick.
Yeah, that's Jin's got these mix-ups. For sure.
Tomato pulled up in the chat. I recant my good luck, have fun. I want this guy dead.
Bad matchup, who?
All right, Inksu popping off thus far with a convincing 1-0.
Yo, Master CJ, you didn't enter tonight. I was looking forward to seeing some bang.
We don't got Kobe here tonight. He's busy on the grind for CEO. Whoa!
CJ plays bang too, right? Am I totally tripping about that?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay, all right. Oh, beautiful fadeaway JC, classic Jin moment. Yeah, 60 combo. Yeah, all right, yeah, that's good. Jumping over 3C though, yeah, can't. Usually the play there is like with 5C and then like get 63B at the last second for the head involved, but can't do that 3C.
Ooh, good catch on the back. That. Combo for the height, bringing back down, even things out. 3.2K. Did not have enough meter for the super RC follow-up. It don't matter though. We got caught.
Okay. Tomato? That's the patience I'm looking for. Patch yourself in the back, son. Keep that up. There we go. Baited the 2C there at the end, like almost got punished for it, and it straight up didn't matter. Tomato's already thinking ahead. Oh yeah, you have to burst that. Crouch DP punish in the corner. No. Yo, double 2C, double 2D. That's real Jin player energy right there. Never mind, that's real Jin player energy. Rising air to air into snowflake mix. Yep. Yo, that worked?
Flash kick whiff? Oh my god, we are working on layers of neutral never seen before.
Yo, that's the Fenrich combo. That's no, like for real. That's actually like if you time that right, you can get the jump cancel into the second J2C. So the JD hits after. Like that's not normally something you can do. Oh, that's so sick. I haven't seen that in a minute. Yo, but Tomato's offense is just too oppressive, and he's making all of these hits count. Like Tomato's execution tonight, perfect. Well, almost perfect.
Slobber knockers. No round given up. 1-1 in grand final so far. Violent ass rounds.
Yeah. Was it 3-1? No, it was 3-0 in winners. Oh, all right.
Yep.
All right. So Inksu's already doing better than the 2-0 beatdown he got in winners semis. And has already beat Soliloquy's record from winners finals. Let's see if Tomato can turn it on. But like Inksu still needs 5 more games. Like I want to hammer that home. This is a long road.
A lot of time for Tomato to just blow him up.
Ooh, had the cross up. Oh no. Yeah. You got to burst that. That's like 50% otherwise. Oh, a flash kick.
Ooh, good staggers, good delays. Ooh, that's clutching back into the snowflake.
Yeah, that setup's evil. We saw that once earlier on some Oki, but that was like really nice. He was able to set that up on the fly. That's so sick.
Late OD, so no punish, but we'll get the pressure started. Infinite stance cancel. What a call out! Should we kill off this? I don't think so.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta run up, stutter step, 6A. 6A jump scare again. Right on the dome.
Big 2C. Fireball. 6A. No confirm though. Just tacking on damage. Clock him over the head. What a block. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
big fatal.
Yo, this is the dust loop combo. There's no way. Oh, okay, goes for the reset. Yeah, that would have been hard. getting double 6C in a combo is insanely hard.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ooh, look at the conditional display. Being able to end your string straight at 3C, no cancel because of the threat of a follow-up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got caught right there trying to press something.
Side of the screen we go. Jin sitting on resources though. OD back on the table. Close to building 50 meter. And actually spends the burst. Wow. wants to round. And one more time, going on for 3 games. These two are not letting rounds up to each other whenever they get started.
Yeah. The mental snowball feels very powerful. Oh man. Yeah, losers finals was the Jin player Darkasinsku. Man, I was doing so good. We're just calling them Inksu versus Soliloquy, who also had like CJ. Check the bracket. Soliloquy had a really good run tonight.
That'd be easy. If you don't find the gap, you're 15 meters. And an amazing follow-up off the high. God, what's his name?
It's one of the DPs.
BBB,
I think.
Boom!
Oh, you got the name too? All right, brother. All right, my bad. That's hard. Did you see the dash cancel though? He had to get to get that. That's the real hard part about that combo. That is a tight link. Beautiful. Oh yeah, you leave that gap open. We're gonna press 6 through 3D. We're gonna run up. We're gonna press 3C, 2-1-4B.
We got a flash kick of our own. Spawning in kind. Tomato knocks it into the center of the corner one more time. Ooh, it's still going.
It's still going. I'm always saying this about Kaguya or Kagura combos. Kaguya. I've been playing too much Uni too. Jesus. Oh, yeah, that's it. Oh,
you're gone. You get eradicated. Oh no. Whoa.
That's crazy. So that's like a really unsafe option. But it's one of those options that it works the first time, every time. You try that air to air, yeah, you're gonna hit that at least the first time. Crash confirm. Oh no, I'll go for this route again. Yeah, this is probably better with the A-star interaction.
The movement. Oh my god, the running super neutral jump into IAD back just to make sure we clear the distance. My god.
Gotta play it safe sometimes. JustATomato right here, trying to break Darkasynku's momentum, and it's just CDP. Oh, that side switches too. Oh.
No fake. You don't want to do any of that nonsense. And speaking of nonsense, straight shenanigans and buffoonery, as JustATomato finally makes us go to a round 3 in this set.
So that is the downside to DDP, is the inform only starts right up front. There is that space in the middle where you can get a counter hit, like we just saw.
From on Tomato's side, we'll let a corner carry in tow, unless you pop it.
Wow, I can't believe you actually pressed there. I really thought block stun would have been a little too scary, but Inksu making it happen. Oh no! Icy Bullet connects again! Yeah, that's hard to stabilize, to be fair.
We're gonna make sure we keep this one nice and tidy. Commentators first. I'm so sorry, Inksu.
Oh man. Ironically, might have been too high for that, or maybe an angle thing. Either way, Tomato very ready with the flash kick on the 6A right there. Yo, he's
cooking with this.
He's not dead, surely.
No, one more touch.
I was gonna say he's at 100 meter if he wants to dump, but like.
Oh no!
Yeah, yep. Spend burst there. That's okay. Last round, you're at a very good spot here. Good tech. Okay, has to burst back. Whiff 2D. That's the first whiff 2D we've seen all tournament, by the way.
Oh my god! We're making all the right but wrong decisions. Yuki Kaze will go unpunished.
Wow. Yep. So that's again one of the downsides to Fireball in this matchup, is it puts you in recovery all the way to the ground, and it doesn't cancel that other Fireball. I think Kagura's Fireball actually eats it. You've noticed like probably a couple times Inksu is trying to sneak that right over to get the hit, because that's a more consistent way of like getting Kagura's Fireball to disappear. So that's part of the inherent risk there. Aerodat, you ever done round start IAD JTC? You ever done that before?
Jin players are something different.
It's a great feeling. Doesn't always work, but.
Nice, coming down with the J2C, 6A time. It don't matter if we don't got to beat it. We make sure we tack it on, get some damage to toe.
I'm gonna be so real. I like how JustATomato is ripping flash kick when 6A hits too. Like Inksu was stealing a lot of health on some of these other players by tripping that, or getting super free pressure after.
Yeah, making sure, you know, you're not going out without a fight.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's going to force him to adapt a little bit. Great spot to counter assault. Oh, my goodness. That was really good patience there from JustATomato.
Yeah, especially waiting for the 2D to hit, so, you know, make sure we're right in the block's done.
Yeah.
Approaching, make sure that counter assault connects, and find our way out and secure the round.
That was so clean. It like delayed it right until he was already in the icicle too, right? So not only did that get him a little closer, which like I'm not sure if that would have hit beforehand, but it means like you wouldn't get caught by the snowflake after. Like that was gone by the time your input was over. So smart.
Ooh. Just resetting the pressure with 5B vacuum, popping OD though. Tomato on the offensive.
Oh wow, yeah. Inksu's oh, you're no good. Yeah, all right. You got RC that. Keep it safe. You're gonna die otherwise. Especially with Inksu. Yeah, he's looking for that 3C into OD activation.
Boom, boom. Damage is piling it up. TRM on the Inksu side.
Yo, I can steal that frame kill, bro. That's nice.
Big fat wyvern to the face, forcing the burst out of Inksu.
And look at the health. Yeah, he definitely wanted to hold on to that for overdrive too. We got plenty of meter now, which is the nice part. And J2C putting up numbers again. JustATomato not looking like we're gonna do the hero burst here. Yep. Last hit kills. Yep.
Rebel 3, action.
Oh my god, wow, that hit.
Mix up again. Oh, yeah. So starting to mix up the timing a little bit to throw off Tomato's reversal timing. I guess counter poke timing in that case. Sheesh. 2A, brother. Are you seeing this, bro?
I'm watching. Don't worry. I'm keeping a log of this. Don't worry.
Oh, my goodness. Love it. And it, like, it's clearly well practiced too, like autopiloting responsive pretty much every time. But this is gonna be a fat counter hit. Yeah, gonna go for the air ender here. Yup. Thank you.
Once again, playing the ground blue zone. Didn't want to overextend in case of a DP. But it don't matter. It don't matter. Burst is building back up though. Can he get it in time? No. Second gen closes it out last second.
That's the reset.
Woo boy. One last final set for the night, folks. Are you guys hyped? Come on.
Oh, puppy coming up the stairs. I might have to take a break. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, that's the bracket reset. Inksu, was that 3-1?
No, 3-2. That was game 5.
Damn, I'm losing games out here, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, still anybody's game at the end, right? Tomato. That's not one of those grands where you're like, yeah, I hope Tomato's warmed up now. No, Tomato was locked in for that whole set. Couple micro adjustments here and there. I don't know. I feel like at this point, this just depends on like how you're playing the mind game now. They've seen enough of each other.
Yep. So now it's just a game of like who could represent what, who brings what to the table, and what are the mental adaptations and layers we're working on. And we're seeing that on full display in this reset. Wow.
Region, reset, reset, whatever, dude. You know, we can do all those things.
Only at Boston Beauty, baby.
Real. All right, this is it. Your actual grand finals. Inksu making it happen on, but Tomato assures this is a bad matchup. Yo, to start, yes! All right, that's it. That's the real stuff right there, baby.
What is this guy
going?
How? Who air IBs Kagura Fireball into a 3C punish into an OD convert? What's wrong with you? You're not human. This guy's a goat.
This is just normal Jin activity. I don't know what you mean, dude. He's just that cool. Do you get it? Cool.
We gonna do something about you.
Ice.
We gonna do something about you.
Get it arrowed out.
We'll do something about you, man.
So sorry. It brings out the worst in me sometimes. Oh goodness. Man, I like the neutral jump right there, looking for like the DP, but Inksu is really ready to react to that. Some Street Fighter stuff. Yo, you just killed him though.
All the way.
He's got the beater.
All the way, baby. We're going all the way. Not gonna kill just yet.
I hate it. I was so mad.
Oh my god! He did the throw crush No way. No fuck. I'm speechless.
Yo, it's 5A though. It's just 5A after all that, all the big hits. JustATomato said, check this out. Watch this 5A.
Oh my god. The fact that he had the awareness to do the throw crush to the other side.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was that was so clean. Like
Another feeling that was just very missing. But for the sake of cinema and the storyline, I'm gonna say that was intentional.
yeah, absolutely. No. We're always gonna say that's intentional. I'm sick with it. We'll let the players be humble if they want to, but
Good barrier IVs, but now you gotta watch the gauge. It's in the red.
yeah.
Nice.
He's so good at knowing like if you're gonna hit a button or not, and whether he's gonna meet you in the air with like JC or just do one of those. Oh my god, Tomato's really leveling his offense. So smart. Again, he's got the meter to RC it. He's got the meter to RC DPRC. All Jins love to do this. It's just a fact. DPRC on round start. So what does Tomato do? Flash kick right back, bro.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You can have your turn all you want. I'm gonna hit you anyway.
It's crazy. We're kind of watching like our own version of Ryu versus Guile right now.
Kind of is, yeah. And I really like how much both these like players are actually putting like thought into it. Like this is not, I don't know. I was worried this would be like a wash either way based on like kind of how winners looked, but no, this is sick, dude. We're getting a money's worth from this. Yeah,
no, both players came with a fire. We're shooting upwards into the 4Ks. 4.6. Good lord.
That's bait.
Oh!
You gotta come down with a button. There's no invuln at the end. Oh,
Yeah,
like
Tomato got a little bit too greedy, wanting a better punish on the DP, allowing the enhanced me to be fully charged, and that second hit becomes unblockable when it is.
yup. Yeah, just forward jump over that, hit him with a button coming down. That's absolutely the right answer. And hilariously, even after that missed up, Tomato still looking okay. Still looking just fine this round. Inactive flow, just has to survive this mid-screen Oki. Oh, and JC apparently.
Time. Oh my god.
Make that trade.
Whoa! Not the OD versus no combo. Did he just grab him out the damn BFAF?
Yeah, that looked like light flash kick.
Oh my. No. Light flash kick is the BFAF.
Oh, okay, then yes.
Wow.
My bad.
Okay.
That's what it looked like anyway. I don't know. Yeah, that looked like startup animation. Yeah, very silly. Didn't know you could do that.
Combos. Once again, we're watching another case of like when one player gets momentum, it just seems like they just can't answer. Pure slobber knockers thus far.
Oh no, yeah, it's hard. Both these characters have like that snowball potential where like it's easy to just get in your head.
So far, so good. I'm liking the movement from Darkasinsku, always weaving in and out of that tippy top range of Kagura's normals, looking for anything that Tomato wants to commit to.
Yeah, it's definitely a crucial part of this matchup because one of the few characters Jin doesn't have bigger buttons than, you know? Like, you gotta be real careful with this. Alright, this is what we need right here. With 2-2C.
That's a nasty punish. 3C with so much recovery on that. Goodbye.
It's gonna lock out burst, and this is enough to kill. Alright. Dog, what is going on with my Twitch right now? Oof. That's freaking out. Alright.
Handle all the peek on screen, I fear.
That is. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the dopamine button right there. You hit JC and you get the right counter hit. Yeah, you get a full combo for that piece.
Wow. I'm really liking these just like far out 5Cs. Not once again negative frames, but what are you gonna do at a range like that? Punish it?
Yeah, no, perfectly spaced, and he's like threatening enough cancel options after where like, yeah, if you do try to challenge that, yeah, you might eat like a 6C or something. I don't know.
All right, Tomato with actually nothing to their name except a big sword and a dream.
TRM apparently. All right.
Fireball Oki.
Like just waiting. Yeah, that should.
Oh no!
I was quite sure that would be a punish arrow deck. Quite sure.
Not a lot of recovery once Jin actually lands on there. I mean, it's rare you see that super ever whiff.
Yeah, right? I don't know. The hitbox on it's massive. It does have like a more of a downward angle than like you would kind of think for diagonal supers, but it's still huge.
Yep.
All right, yo, I have not been keeping track, and my Twitch is refusing to load. What's the score? Is this 2-1 or is this 1-1?
I believe this is 2-1.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Ooh, the IBs that get out of the countermost mix up. 3C on block against under the OD. Literally waste on resources, but it's better than being killed for him.
Yes, better than a full punish with you back to the corner.
Right, throw damage, so it's going to scale pretty heavily, but it's still a Kagura confirmed, so we're still hitting like upper 3Ks.
Yeah, low damage Kagura combo. 3.6. Oh, you are so lucky. That was big.
One more time. It seems Tomato is catching on to their timings on the air throw fuzzy jump. Maybe they're doing air barrier with the ABC macro.
Oh, yeah, all right. That makes sense, I guess. We're feeling a full combo there. Yeah, that's going to be it again. You get the, oh no, just barely missed the freeze. Good patience from Tomato, not preemptively standing up on that overhead. Oh, wow, was that? All right, that's the freeze. You're in the corner, my friend, so that is a combo.
Ooh, just gonna take the pressure. I mean, not the pressure, mix up, excuse me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're doing it again. Oh.
No tech.
Oh.
Wow. Actually, no tech, excuse me.
Is that a roll? Yeah, I was gonna say. All right. I thought that was a roll catch.
It looked like a no tech because it caught so damn early.
Man, so that's the frame kill he's using. All right. I always try to like check rolls with 2A, which like you can, but I don't know. It doesn't look nearly as consistent. All right.
Instant burst. Inkstu wants this really bad.
Yeah, you can tell. This is it right here. 6A again. Do it again. Just one more time. Come on. 6A. Just 6A. Full screen. That's fine. You got meter. You can already see it. Never mind.
Snowflake. That was so smart.
No, actually linked to 2B after 2? All right. You don't see that very often. That was sick. Blocks the empty jump low. Tomato's holding on by a thread, but he is still holding on, and there it is. Great Goose connects. There it is. Was that the tournament or is it 2-2?
Pretty sure that's tournament. No. Chat, that's tournament, right? Yeah. No, it's 3-1. That's 3-1. Oh wait, no, 2-1.
No, 2-1. Okay, all right, so it was 1-1. You lied to me, Aerodad.
So sorry, I'm a big.
We have had a lot of games to keep track of, to be fair. All right. Okay, that helps put this in perspective. Thank you, chat. Apologies for the premature jump scare.
I'm not gonna say no to more BlazBlue though.
Yeah, for real. Especially when both of these players are playing like this. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. The I-80 mix up.
Finally starting to shut that down. Yeah, Tomato had been, or rather, Inkstu had been kind of getting away with that for free before.
I know. I keep talking about the Grand Blue, but Inkstu was playing it so well. Just that little interaction, that little like tango they had over the snowflake, because of where it was specifically, right underneath the timer, giving just enough room for Tomato to commit to something, and just enough space for Inkstu to follow it up and catch it. Oh my God, BlazBlue.
This is the Inkstu zone right now, bro. Like, Inkstu's like, what's Grand Blue, bro? I've never heard of her. I'm just playing shit. Woo!
Another delay 6A, and we just string into it this time.
This is tournament point.
Here we go.
So yeah, if y'all don't play BlazBlue or Grand Blue rather, the Grand Blue zone is when your opponent has their back to the corner and you're standing about underneath the timer, like that stage of containment. That's usually what that's referred to as.
It's a very powerful, position to have in almost any fighting game. It's called a Grand Blue Zone because, that was like the primary form of offense, especially back in vanilla. But just having that level of control over your opponent's actions, moves, and whatever they want to do to try to escape the corner, very, very good.
It feels like both these characters have good options out of that too. So it's we do get that weird little callback. It's great. Yo, the raw DP doesn't even cancel it. That was confidence right there. All right, Inkstu says, nah, homie. I'm not even going to give you another round. This tournament's mine right now. Ooh, stagger. Oh, yeah, try to blow up that fuzzy timing.
Flash kick with the best of them. Grandpa Guy will be proud. And the adaptation after, oh my god, after
too close.
so many games. You know, I'm just going to let him finish the combo and I'm going to get back to my analysis. Good lord. Good lord.
Wow. That was clean. Had to spend everything there, but it was well worth it. All right. Inksu comes all the way back from losers and makes it happen. 3-1 in the reset.
Congratulations, Inksu, especially after their winners finals meeting, having to hold that 2-0.
Yeah.
Wow.
Winner semis.
Oh, winner semis, excuse me. But that second to last interaction was so amazing to me. Over the course of all their games tonight, Tomato has slowly but surely been catching on to their fuzzy jump timings and especially their air throw timings. We've seen Inksu across all of their sets, no matter the character, almost always represent some type of air throw. So Tomato finally catching on, doing an air TRM that's like layer 2, but like in reality layer 5 billion. So layer 5 billion in 1 for Inksu to pop OD on that very similar interaction. Oh man.
That was nice. Shout out to Tomato. That was a hell of a run. Making it into grands on winner's side is no joke. Yeah, I don't know. That was this is a very fun bracket. Big thanks to everyone that tuned in. We do have plenty of Match Reno codes left. And come to beach episode, dude. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I actually can't wait.
Yep. All right, chat room. 30 or 50. You guys get a C for tonight. We could do better next week. I want to see y'all, study this time.
All right. Well, that's going to be it for us, y'all. Peace out. Thanks for pulling up.
Bye, y'all. Woo.